120. 120 times. Welcome to KNAFOHALCS.
Wow.
Yeah. 120 freaking times.
And they're still showing up.
I know. What a bunch of gluttons for punishment on a Saturday
Right?
evening.
What's up,
I
Ryan,
think.
Marco, Douglas, Kelly, Sergeant?
What's up, Kelly? Man, I had correspondence with Kelly this week. Trying to put some things together, figure out how to keep a knife from sinking.
From what?
Keep a knife from sinking.
Like a fixed blade or what?
No, like a mini bug out. And taking it on a fishing trip and wanted to add a lanyard
With
that,
like a floating bobber?
yep. And Kelly had the perfect rig. Imagine that.
She's like, yes, Doug, I can put a cork on your fork.
Wow, it's awful early for all that.
Do you know what movie that's from?
I'm trying to think, man. It sounds familiar. It's
Steve
it's
Martin, isn't it?
oh, is that the jerk?
No, it's Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, where
Oh, Dirty
they're
Rotten.
con artists and they're sitting at the dinner table, and Steve Martin's supposed to be like a, can't say it nowadays, but they call him the retard. And he comes to the table and he's got to have a cork on his fork so that he doesn't stab himself with it.
I think you're trying to say something here. Oh man.
Joseph, what's up, buddy? Hey, Mick.
A little bit of action this week. Got a couple little things slide in. Continuing the journey down the Japanese Spyderco rabbit hole. I mean, I like the little dragonfly. I kind of carried it a little bit more. It
I'm gonna
is
have to check
a.
one of those out.
You're gonna like it. It's small, but
You can get a whole hand on it almost. Like
yeah.
it's just so ergonomical.
And then the thing I found the most interesting, I
Is
was
that a
using it.
lockback?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm on a crazy lockback kick lately.
And the spine on the forward part of the blade has texturing, not jimping, but just texturing.
You got a 1 month chat in there. You better take care of there, buddy. From
What
old
the
Neil.
hell?
What's up, Neil?
For a month. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to like shoot him in the head or put him out of his misery, ban him?
We'll have to come
Uh,
up with something.
I bought a let me go get it.
You didn't buy a kazoo, did you?
No, I didn't buy a kazoo. But that is a good
That's
idea.
taken. You can't do that one. Can't do an air
There,
siren.
I think I've got one that nobody else has got.
What's up, Marcel? Marcel.
Marceau, the O-Light specialist. You're gonna love this. Nobody else has got one. You ready? Ready? The Pearl balloon gun. I mean, bubble gun.
There you go.
For the member there.
The member chat.
How is that? Nobody's got a bubble gun. And kind of looks like Pearl from SpongeBob. I have to keep that around. And now I have bubbles on my keyboard.
Marco says he wants a refund.
That's not
I
the
don't know.
best idea.
It's definitely unique. but
It's
we'll
not
see
the.
how it goes over. Joseph says you should have a duck call.
I could get a duck call. It's gonna be next week. I don't know if I'll be able to pull off a live.
No, Marco, it's not fucking bubbles. It's fucking bubbles. You gotta, it's bubbles. You gotta be excited. Come on, man.
Bubbles, you
My
double bubble
grandkids love
blowing
that
baby.
stuff.
Well, we got it because Barney, my pit bull. Well, I
What's up,
figured he
real?
would like
Been
it.
a while, buddy. How you doing?
What's up? I ain't seen him in a hot minute. Fucking bubbles. But he doesn't enjoy that. But if you bubbles, balloons, if you blow bubbles, he gets crazy and starts running around biting at them.
We were at Tractor Supply today, and they had a kid's toy set, and it was a backpack blower and a weed whacker and all this shit. And the backpack blower blew bubbles. You could fill that thing up, and they could just sit there and blow bubbles. But it was like $75 for that thing, and my wife's like, "No,
Good
we're
lord.
not buying that." So he can break it in 3 minutes.
And it's a little wire clip. So you could throw a lynch on it, but I don't know. I'm thinking about just taking the clip off of it because I've been just carrying it in the fifth pocket. Because,
Yeah,
like
a
I
little
said,
pocket
but
dropper.
yeah, because in the past, I've said it before, I got a bad habit of whatever the main blade is I'm carrying, I sit at my desk and flick.
I've actually got the new Great EDC shirt on with it.
Look at
Look at that.
there.
Terry, what's up, buddy?
I'm
I was
supporting
waiting
the
for
fact.
Terry. I got an unboxing.
I'm hoping Terry's got a boxing coming. We'll get to that.
Pretty sure I know what this is.
But I've got a bad habit of flicking, and then I'll jump up to go do something, and I set the knife down on my desk, and then I'll end up needing one, and whatever's just stuck in the fifth pocket.
All the money Terry saves on pirate ship, he spends in tape.
I will say Terry's packages, Terry's package is
What
taped up
you? What
very
about Terry's
secure.
package?
I have a hard time getting into it.
You have to use bolt butter, lube it up.
What's even worse is if you're out of bolt butter and you're trying to get into Terry's package to get more bolt butter.
Oh,
What's up, boys?
Nothing much.
what's up, buddy?
Oh, I just spilled a glass of water in one of my knife cases. Covered about 30 knives in water right before I was going to go on. That's cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Kyle?
Kyle. I like the fact that I caught Kyle this morning. I went live just for shits and giggles, just try to every once in a while in the morning drinking coffee. And Kyle was going to bed. So in theory, I was the last thing Kyle saw before he went to
Had this
sleep.
sitting out already. Yeah, look at that.
And I think Edgy's going to join us, but I don't. I sent him a link, but I was informed. He told me he was going to a drag race show.
A drag show, yeah.
Yeah, but Kyle informed me he was going to a drag show.
I think that's what we're going with, a drag show. If he doesn't show up, it's a drag show. DDD, what's up, buddy? How you doing? I can finally carry my buck now. I couldn't stand that vertical sheath.
I never have. I've tried it. I don't know if it's a plus size guy kind of thing. It just don't. I guess everybody
Are
wears
you
a
being quiet,
you know
Tristan, or yeah,
30 by
is your
34.
mic up?
I think he's not. I think he's just dealing with
Cleaning up
whatever he's
water
dealing
still?
with. Yeah, and stressing. It was probably on anything that was not stainless, and now it's going to be all spotted up. What's up, Big Jim? You wasn't part of that flooding going on down there in Kentucky, was you?
What's up, Big Jim? What's up, Brasher?
I'll take that as a fucking compliment, Kyle. I'll take that as a compliment. And to know that you have classic adult entertainment on demand tells me a lot more about you. Because that's pre Razor right there. That's pre Razor. But for all of you, and most of them that are in here know, if you need a lanyard or something of that nature, holler at Kelly. She has probably got what will fit. And I'll tell you what, she will ship. She will give you more choices than you know you needed. It is a pleasant shopping experience.
What's up, Kathleen? Mr. Mouse,
Oh,
Paul?
see, that's even more. He's living off family money.
Got that one this week.
I saw you drop that video, and you already threw a beat on it, like christened it.
Little
It's like
Fortnite.
it's like circumcising it.
It's a chunk of Fortnite I had sitting around from making stuff for Stevie. And his package,
Tonto,
the
you're
win
on a
that he had
Tonto
last
kick.
week
It
went out.
looks like you're on a little bit of a Tonto kick.
Yeah, I've always liked Thanos, but grab it. Finally getting the Spider Go one, and then getting that. Tell you one that I had forgotten about for a while, but this is one of my favorites to carry.
That is odd because today I was sitting around for a minute in between chores, taking a break, drinking some water, and I watched a video on YouTube of a guy that was doing like the story of Cold Steel and talking about how Lynn started it with the whole VHS tape and punching the knife through the hood of the car, a car hood and stuff,
Yeah,
and going through all that. I got about, I don't know, 15 minutes through it and I had to get up and get busy, but
I've been
it didn't,
carrying a
it
lot
didn't,
of my cold steels like the last couple weeks and
the part
rotating through the collection.
where
And
I
I
got,
forgot how much I like some of them. Like
and I think some people forget, he broke the $100 barrier on knives. Where before Cold Steel, everything was like
under
below,
$100.
and that $100 mark was like that's too much. And he brought the customer to the knife. He didn't bring the knife to the customer.
Yeah, this will always be one of my favorites.
What's up, David?
What's up, David? And then I think this is one of the most underrated, overlooked knives out there. Everybody loves the 8010, which I love the 8010 too, but it's friggin' huge. This is kind of like a small 8010. It's called
It's like a
the
saber grind, ain't it?
yeah, it's the Ultimate Hunter in S35. You still got the Triad, and it's just a badass EDC, and it's great for skinning.
Sharp, did you get that new blade, that clip point on the FM1?
The FM one is sick, and that new
Yeah,
clip one is going to be awesome. They
yeah, and
they have a sale going right now where you can get 25% off anything. So
if that's the one you want, it's
if
definitely
you
a
want
cold
one,
steel
it
to
might be the
add.
time to try.
It's definitely. I don't care if you pay full price for it. It's still worth more than what you're paying.
Yeah, I love
What
the.
the hell is this? StreamYard's doing something fucking weird.
What's up, Ron?
I don't know on
Christian's
my
mic's got
iPad.
to be out because I haven't heard a word from him.
No, and now StreamYard's like loading because I'm looking at StreamYard and it's like loading. There
Yep, he
goes
just popped
Tristan.
out. He can probably hear me saying that we can't hear him, so hopefully he comes back in. But I might have to leave when he does because it'll probably knock my mic out.
Wow. I've never seen it do that before. Because on the computer screen, it was fucking up. Did it do it on the YouTube itself? Because I don't ever see the YouTube itself. I'm looking at some different programs. I'm
What
actually
do we got
looking
here,
at
Dougie?
I'm
Any
looking at
guesses?
one. Who's that from? Is that Lynch?
Nope. It's from Adept Knives. This is a new knife I bought.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
I was
I knew his
talking
mic
and
was out.
I was like, why the fuck are they ignoring me? And then I was like, all right, they might see the
these
show.
these fucking dicks.
Oh, what you got there?
I got a box in a box wrapped in stretch wrap.
I think I'm holding out on that 15V Native Chief.
I
I want
saw they were dropping that, and I was like, "Ooh!" I've been in the market for a native chief.
Yeah,
what's up,
now everybody's
Crow?
gonna be ranting and raving over the Magnamax.
Look you there. Is that a warning?
You know it.
Oh
You
hell
went
yeah!
full spider. You didn't get the bird.
No, I needed to get one a Japanese, so this is a Japan VG10, and you guys keep saying how great it is to have in light FRN one, and I figured I'll test it out.
I kind of
The
like the FRN
lightweightness
on
is
some of
nice,
them.
ain't it? Is that a Cara too? What is that? An Andela?
Andela
Yeah.
warning
Hey, Ron Bros.
VG10 out of Japan. So this is the first one I've had from Japan.
Yeah, I don't have any Japan ones, Brian. You'll have to let me know what you think of that. Because I wanted that Andela. They make those in. Oh, that's cool too, Doug.
Oh
How do you
yeah,
pronounce that? Centafonte or some shit like that.
yeah. Santa Fonte. It's Italian.
I can't remember. It's a
That
cool
would go
looking
good with
knife.
my cold steel silver I just showed.
That fucking
Yeah,
thing
that's what I was
is.
talking about, dude. That silver eye is sick. So that's like been on my list of cold steels I've wanted to try for a while. It's a good looking knife.
If I can ever find one, I'm snagging a golden eye. But if they don't pop up,
And I mean, this thing is so damn thin and slicey, ridiculously thin. I mean, hell, I guess I had these out.
woo! Fireworks. I don't know if you guys can hear those in the background.
Oh, I did.
I probably just blew out somebody's eardrum.
Oh, let me. Everything zeroed out.
Oh,
Hey,
are you scared of the
Gracie.
fireworks? You can come in here. One of my dogs doesn't like the fireworks. So do you
Neither
know
one of
about
mine do.
the story behind this, Tristan?
I kind of
564.
do. So they had to put that insert in because they were the spider hole thing, right? The hole is
Yeah,
like
Spyderco had the uh, patent on the whole opening, and
yes,
he's
thank
like, "Well, fuck you guys," and he made a hole, but he made it a thumb stud,
you. Yeah, yeah.
That
I,
and
is,
then the original one was the stud was golden, and they called it the Golden Eye, and so he also pissed off the James Bond people.
yeah, it's a sick knife. I always like the story behind it too.
now if only we can get the French to pay for NATO.
It's
Doug,
the thinnest friggin' one until the Atlas came out.
I fell down the knife or the. I thought the.
No, Terry, it just sucks.
I thought the knife industry was a deep rabbit hole. I fell into the watch rabbit hole this week. Holy fuck. It's endless.
No, you watch is there's I don't know. I don't even know how to explain the watch rabbit hole because there's so many different variants in it.
It's
Uh
crazy.
and it gets expensive to new levels of expensive fast. And to be honest, I mean, a $500-600 watch, it's funny, is entry level. That's what's crazy because in not in the knife world, $500 or $600, you can get customs and you can really get some great things.
Yeah.
Top level, watch 500-600 bucks, entry level.
And half the people who you pick the watch you like, and half the people will still scoff at you for it.
Yeah,
That's
it's a lot of personal decision,
mm-hmm.
and then there's the whole the psych part of it, of what that watch says about you to other people. It's You got to watch those videos, and then you're like, oh my god. But it is kind of true because if you ever talk to a guy with a giant fake ass gold watch with the fucking like 50 or 60 inch bezel, they're a
Oh
douchebag.
God.
I mean, it is a giant flag. They're telling everybody, hey, I'm a D bag.
I had about an $1,800 Tag Heuer for about 4 days.
I have looked at a tag a couple times and thought about it, but
So
I'm I'm pretty
the
happy
first
with the
Christmas
Seiko.
me and my wife were together, I opened it up and I'm like, "Are you shitting me?" So I wore it Christmas Day and put it back, and I'm like, "This is going back." And she's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "I'm a master chemical blender at a fucking chemical facility. This I can never wear this. Like, I'm not gonna have this watch just to wear on Saturday." Especially when we had 3 kids at the time. Fuck that.
Yeah, and, and honestly, Tristan, here's the biggest: join watch groups on Facebook and buy secondary. Don't do your research just like you would if you were buying knives on Facebook,
Yeah.
and buy secondary. Don't go into a fucking store and buy a watch unless you're specifically worried or can't get one, because the price drop on a watch is worse than fucking knives. You
No
buy a
shit.
Citizen for fucking 400 or 500 bucks, and in the secondary it'll be worth 200.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that's there's a steep, and there's a lot of them be like, oh, horseshit. Well, good luck selling it.
Yeah, I'll have to look.
Yeah, I think I want to like this little bastard.
Because there are definitely a few watches I
See,
was already looking at that are
if you
like
don't,
900, and I'm like, I can't afford that.
if you don't trust me, Kyle Coon come in with the buy secondary, look for micro brands, and do your research.
Thank you, Terry.
Teddy is a good watch. A good watch is in visually taking in and reading and looking.
Good to know. I'll have to check him out.
I got this fancy dandy baby right here.
I can't do the iWatch. I tried it. It's great. It's awesome. But I, f- I just my preference. I like an analog. I don't even want a digital watch. I mean, I've been wearing this
You can put
Seiko.
the analog face on it.
No, I want a mechanical watch. An auto that I can wind, and I want the day date. I mean, you're a prepper. You've got to have a manual watch somewhere.
100%, for sure.
That's a staple. That's a staple thing because time will be very valuable once the shit hits the fan. Being able to track time and know it. I've been walking for 5 hours, and the manual winding watch will keep working when the rest of the world stops.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I use this for work.
Yeah,
I always have an earbud in listening to music. And when customers walk up or I get a call, I can switch it, turn it off, turn the sound down.
Kyle, I always make the best movements I can. Now, this one I haven't wore it much yet, but I'm kind of liking it. This Jack Mason, it's a solar watch. I- now tell me, because I'm not the biggest. What is this crown? What good is that going to do me? It's a compass. I mean, I guess I could see it being useful, but it's just a compass bezel that will rotate to where you can rotate to where due north is, I guess.
No, you use it to set your bearing when you have a compass, when
Yes, I'd
you're
see it that
walking.
way.
Yeah, I'm not into. I like the look of like the diver and the pilots, but the ones I've really liked so far are just the basic field watches. Simple.
I don't have a band on it right now, but the best diver I've had is the Seiko Monster.
I have a few old diving watches.
Oh my God, he's on here.
What's up,
So
guys?
What's up,
there's
Groundhog?
there's there's been a little bit of a debate about you already.
About what?
How was the drag show?
So yeah, we were confused. Did Was it a drag show or a drag race?
It's a
Drag show.
it's a drag race, and it's going on as we speak. But we didn't make it. We still have work to do. It's
I
actually an
mean,
all weekend event, but
because somebody, I won't name any names.
I would go
He
to a
do,
drag show though.
he doesn't wear socks. Uh, Told me that you was going to a drag show
Yeah,
and not a drag race.
but I
Well, I
get it.
agreed with him right away. I mean, that sounded about right.
Yeah, I would go to a drag show.
Shane won the drag show, is what Marco's letting
It
us
could
know.
probably be pretty funny.
As long as it's tucked properly, Shane will still judge that starfish.
Yeah. No,
Tristan,
I draw
Kyle
the
said
line
shoot him
there,
a
Brian.
budget.
I have 0
What's
interest
that?
in seeing a male starfish.
I don't know. It depends. If I'm gonna,
$100.
if it's something I'm gonna wear to work, probably like 500 or less. But if it's something that's still a field watch, that's more of like a weekender, like as much as 8.
I only wear a watch for looks. I don't like them. I don't like wearing them. I don't need one.
I really hate not wearing one, honestly. I have had, for the last 2 years, I've done the smartwatch thing, and I've really just started to not like smartwatches anymore. They're like a lot of shit I don't get. I just need to tell the time. I don't need to be distracted by all kinds of other bullshit.
Right.
That's funny because I have a smartwatch, but I don't use it for shit other than time and to control my Bluetooth so I can listen to music.
JDD.
Yep.
QB, what's up?
Mine's a multi-blend. I couldn't wear one for a long time. You know, in factory, I couldn't. No rings, no jewelry, no watch. So in the last 5, 6 years, I've been able to wear a watch. So
Yeah,
I
I've
just
heard
don't
about
like the
that.
way
Are
they
you talking
pluck
about the
the hair,
khaki field?
where they pluck the hair on my wrist, and
I was thinking about that khaki field, Kyle.
you're
I've got a
that.
couple of nice looking watches, but they're Chinese knockoffs, and I have 0 issue with it.
There's
Well,
nothing
see,
wrong with wearing a fucking, beater watch.
Knock off a knife, you piece of shit. Knock off a watch, I'm good with it.
well,
I am.
but see if
I
you
don't, I
dig
don't
in.
understand. I'm just not. I'm just not that person. What I
No,
wear.
I get it.
What I wear.
We're all like that. We all have some.
The people I'm trying to impress aren't going to know it's a fake Rolex. The people who would know it's a fake Rolex, I don't give 2 fucks about.
That's
Those
the
are
funniest
not
part
my
about
people.
it.
Those are not my people. I don't fucking care. Because those are people who corporations have convinced that a $5,000 thing that doesn't keep time as well as a $50 thing, you have to have it to be somebody and feel good about yourself. I don't need that.
Yeah.
They don't work on me.
It's not even on my dream though. Is I wouldn't buy a Rolex. I would get a Tudor.
Yeah,
If I had
Tudors are
millions of
freaking
dollars to blow and was going to buy a
Kyle, he's just telling you he doesn't give a shit what you think.
yeah, and I wouldn't give a shit.
That's pretty mean, Shane. Kyle's a good guy, and you blew him off.
But I wouldn't care that he knew it was fake. Like I wouldn't feel embarrassed.
But you said you don't want to impress them either. You don't care what they think.
I don't care what they think about my watch.
Okay. I'm just being a devil's advocate.
I wore a shiny blingy watch at Blade Show. I paid $38 for on Amazon. I'm about to order that Lige watch coming on Amazon. The
blue
one free for $99.99. I'm about to get me a Mariner and another fancy ass looking watch, and they can go fuck themselves. I don't care.
Well, see, you start digging into some of the knife or the watch community, and you start watching. Evidently, there's a real issue with some of these movements are coming out of this. It's the same thing as the Chinese knife game, where it's all coming out of the same factory. It just gets shipped to a better place and then resold at a higher resale. So
a lot of it, that is the truth. Just like a lot of your Chinese clones of other Chinese made knives, they're the same fucking knife.
Yeah, they're made. They just don't put a certain stamp on it.
They signed a contract with a content creator to make their knife, and when that contract was over, and they had paid that guy, and they realized there was still demand, they sold them under another name, so they didn't have to pay that schmuck on YouTube a fucking dime. They got to keep all of it after that. That's what
Yeah.
happened with the EMP EDCs, all that shit.
Yeah.
All the
I
stuff.
mean, the Amazon is full of EMP EDCs. I
Yeah,
mean, clones are just all over it. But
right.
it's
It's the same knife.
yeah, identical. There's no,
Yeah.
and it makes you wonder with like the Medford clones and stuff. It makes you wonder. They hit it on the nail real well. So did they just buy one and
No,
reverse engineer it?
I can tell a difference in those. You hold a Praetorian next to a Chitaurian. There's actual design difference. Like the jimping is misplaced. There's actual differences in those. Slight, but there's differences. But here's another thing. If I just wanted that big, thick, chunky ass Praetorian, am I going to care what the steel is? It wasn't designed to really cut anyway. I'm just kind of over judging people, man. If that's what you want to buy, then fucking buy it. I don't care anymore. If it makes you
By the
happy,
way,
buy it.
did you see Strider come out with a video?
Uh,
There's something about him. I guess he's not gonna produce knives as much anymore. He's focusing more on customs now or something. And I don't.
yeah,
I saw it and I didn't. I was too busy thumb scrolling to
right.
worry about it because I
I mean,
can't
how
afford a
much knife work
Strider.
is
So
he actually doing? I mean,
yeah,
from my understanding, most of it was being done at New Jersey Steel Bearing anyway.
How many people actually give a shit about buying brand new Striders anymore, too?
you're never gonna buy a new fucking Strider. I gave up on that.
I have no interest in one really, anyways.
He's just having a down day, Kyle. He'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe so. Maybe I'll be back.
Sooner or later,
I'm
he's
not. I'm
gonna
not
want
gonna
to piss
lie.
somebody off. He'll be like,
I just realized that I've been so concentrated on menial bullshit that doesn't really mean anything to most people that
exactly.
that I've ignored important shit, and I just got to quit that for a while. But I used to get mad when people would say things I didn't agree with or that I knew was wrong. I don't care anymore, man.
Can you hear
I
me?
watched the video.
Jay, you
Yeah, I can hear
sound
you.
hella depressing tonight.
I can hear you.
I can hear
For
you.
some reason, the mic went out. It switched to my phone.
Yeah. I mean,
But
What's up, Mikey Bobby?
I'm still going to try to make quality shit that I know I can stand behind and I believe in. But I mean,
You make great shit, buddy.
who have we ever really convinced? Do y'all have a list of people that you know of that we've just completely changed their outlook? Well, I can think of one, Dopey.
Tito.
I remember Dopey used to be hardcore. I ain't paying for this America. But dude, that was just because of the financial space he lived in at the time. The only thing that changed his mind was he made more money and he could afford it, and then he started buying nicer shit.
Well, most people, if money's not an object, will progress along the line that
Right,
typically.
right. And
How many Chinese knives do you need?
right, and I did it too, though. At one point,
We all did. You called it out perfect a long time ago. It's a dopamine hit. It's
right.
like,
It wasn't about the knife; it was about that box on the porch.
getting that new design, showing it off.
Right. But that's the thing.
So
Now we've created this environment where you've only got 2 weeks. You've got to get it so you can jump in the next 10 chats over the next 10 days and announce to the world that you got yours. And then it becomes a piece of nothing sitting in a box somewhere that you never touch again.
And you're not even happy over.
I'm not going to call somebody. I'm not going to call somebody an idiot for it. When I did it, I had over 130 of them at one point in time because I had mental health issues, and I used purchasing knives and that dopamine rush as a replacement. Well, if there's a Chinese knife out there right now you love, buddy, buy it if it makes you happy. But I bet it don't, really.
I'll buy a Chinese knife, but it's going to be a homie's design. That's all. That's the only reason I'm going to do it. And now
I don't know. You just don't tickle my fancy.
it's harder to do even with that because
All I ever wanted was for people to know the truth before they made a decision.
I agree with that. It's
Yeah.
listen, what you're
Brian knows the truth. Have I ever give you shit about buying Chinese knives, Brian?
nope.
No. You know what you're
I would
buying.
have hurt your feelings though if you did. So
Right. You know what you're buying. You're a grown ass man, made a decision to spend your hard earned money. You do what you want to do. It ain't been that long ago. I ain't had this Rock P801B for about 2 months. And every time I use it, I'm reminded of what a damn good knife it is. Kyle gets his clothes from Bill's backyard clotheslines. Now, he does now because there's not a fence separating his and his neighbor's yard. So now he can go over and get his neighbor's T-shirt off the line.
I don't know. Does everybody revert back to traditionals at some point? Because I have this uncontrollable urge here lately to just look at endless fucking slip joints and different patterns and kind of looking at the older stuff.
I'm
Nothing.
still not into them.
no, that's just you.
I don't know. I just I don't.
Not the older
I think it's
stuff, but
hereditary.
I've definitely gotten into slip joints. I carry one over a folder in my right hand pocket every day now. I fucking love them. They're
My
awesome.
Pepaw had a fucking wall in the garage just pumped full of the damn things, all kinds of old ones.
My
And
grandfather did too, and it always kind of reminds me of him when I carry one. So it's cool.
Well, I've made a lot of knife purchasing mistakes recently.
Where all my stuff's gone, Terry. It's either USA or Taiwan made. A little bit of maybe Italy or Germany.
I've had people ask me why I'm trying to sell that Rex 121 Sage. And it's just because when it comes to Spider, I'm just a Mannix guy. And ever since I fell in love with the Mannix, I've been trying to find something better. And I've come to the conclusion I'm just not. It's not going to happen. So, dude, I can't sell that knife for $250. I've been trying to sell the thing for $250. I came down
it's
to
man,
$250.
Just set it aside. I'll start sending you money, and when I get it up there, you
the
can send it to me.
secondary is fucking the bottom has fell out.
Oh, has it?
Everybody can talk and this and that. The knife market is fucked right now. It's horrible to sell. You can watch on
The
Blade Binge.
economy. People don't want to
Yeah,
spend money on shit.
you can't
No,
drop.
they all just want to trade. I have a few knives up for sale right now. Nobody wants to buy. Everybody just wants to trade.
That's what I carry, Doug. Grandpas and dads, if I'm going to, in a Terry slip. Occasionally, I'll whip this out
Well,
that Terry hooked me up with.
you kind of hit on what the old thumbnail was about, was because you got the Mannix coming out with the Magnamax.
Right.
Wow. So we can throw all of this fucking MagnaCut away. No longer need MagnaCut. It's complete trash, obsolete junk.
I mean,
you know
it's
what's
just
fucked
the
up
knife.
is
It's just
too
the
is-
knife industry doing what every other industry does.
Yeah.
Automotive
You got to get the newest and greatest.
Nobody's gonna want to buy MagnaCut Spydercos now. No, the used
No.
secondary market on MagnaCut.
Nobody wanted
Spydercos is gonna
MagnaCut
be
Spider.
dog shit.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you, Tristan. Nobody wanted MagnaCut Spyderco anyway, ever.
I noticed that. It
I-
seems like they
It's
were always
shit.
for sale for cheap. I don't understand it, dude.
Nobody wants fucking MagnaCut.
Why is Spyderco's MagnaCut so bad?
It's
Because
just shit. Nobody.
to me, MagnaCut's really only good if somebody pushes it to its outer limits, and no production company's going to do that. Larry Thomas designed MagnaCut he had one goal in mind when he made that steel. The number one thing he set out to do was to make a stainless steel that was cheaper to tool. It was easier to cut out on a CNC and grind. The whole edge retention thing, that was second. That happened by accident. Like It just so happens you can heat treat it to 65, and it holds a good edge. That's why it's below S30V on the edge retention charts, because that's an industry standard heat treat. So why would you buy industry standard MagnaCut?
I've been happy with the MagnaCut from Kershaw.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
That shit's been holding up great.
Yeah, I'm not
I
saying
doubt many people
Spyderco.
use knives as much as I use this fucking thing. And that MagnaCut's held up great.
But we're making fun of Spyderco for this Magnamax thing, Doug. They've had this business plan for the past 10 years.
Oh yeah, and I'm not
Here's
saying
the
Kyle said
M4
it.
Mannix, and here's a Rex 45 Mannix. Nobody on the planet is ever going to be able to. If you swapped that stamp, would ever raise their hand and be like, "Hey, I think I got M4 instead of Rex 45." Not a single motherfucker, not one, would know.
Oh yeah, he's going to test it in his basement.
There are people who will say they would know. No, they wouldn't. They're a damn liar. But that's how you continue to get us to buy knives.
And Kyle, I'm not saying Spyderco's MagnaCut was trash. It's just the fact if you watch the secondary, nobody wants it. If Spyderco folks want oddball steels, the Rex 121, the 15V, the K390s, that shit in the Spyderco realm runs rampant. But MagnaCut, it's like everybody Spyderco's like, I just didn't have S30V than that shit.
Yeah.
You know, MagnaCut guy, or I mean, Spyderco guys don't want
That's
MagnaCut.
S35 and aluminum for $60.
Oh yeah, that's what I was sitting here playing with. S35 and G10 for $60. This is why I didn't buy the PMP.
Oh, you got the Tonto.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dawson.
Dude, I went to buy one of those and they were sold out.
Jeffrey Dawson bought me this, and when the Spyderco announced that they were dropping the M4 Tanto show, I was excited for about 3 seconds, and then I thought, even if I like it better, and I know I won't, because I don't like the PM2 hump. Even if I liked it better, I'm not going to like it more. I'm not going to like it $200 or $160 more. This knife's why I didn't buy one. I think it's cool as shit, but I'm not a PM2 guy. That thumb ramp, like you see how far out my thumb goes? If this was a Spyderco, I would have to literally pull my thumb back like this, and this is not comfortable for me. I want it to just lay out flat, and I can't do that on a PM2. It's not a big deal for other people, but it is for me.
I don't know. I just put my thumb up in there and
yeah. Well, I have carpal tunnel and nerve damage in my hands. I got all kind of shit going on. So just because something doesn't work for me is probably not a reflection of how it's going to do for the rest of the planet.
250 years, baby. You're Americana.
I mean, we pretty much understand, Shane, that you are some type of mutant.
Yeah. But I do it too, guys. I mean, I jumped on board as soon as Magnamax dropped and ordered some. I want to use it. I want to own some.
Yeah, but I think
I'm not saying that everybody that does it stupid, because I do it too, and it's kind of my business plan too. But if people want it and they don't want a production heat treat, I want to be able to provide that. There's nothing wrong with it. I just
what are you asking about, Colby?
I no longer feel like I need to call people an idiot for not wanting that.
You're asking about that one. It's a cold steel.
So, I mean, what's going to be the HRC that everybody's shooting for on Magnamax?
Honestly, don't know.
What's the sweet spot?
I haven't even looked into it yet. Larry and
Kyle know yet?
Laren handed me a spec sheet at Blade Show, and I haven't even read it. I mean, I'm gonna before I heat treat it, but
63 to 64 is what Google says.
Will you touch on Kyle's comment because he's said it about 4 fucking times.
I agree with that, Kyle. But the issue is if they're supposed to be in a different tier, but on a Spyderco they're going to cost the same money. Does it make MagnaCut useless, pointless? I don't know.
And
I mean,
Kyle
is
sees the
Magnamax
tier.
going to be as good for like a deckhand on a?
Yeah, it's the code 4, Colby, the Tonto. S35 in aluminum. I just grabbed it for like $64.
That was the first knife I ever bought off an individual on the internet. Cold Steel Tanto. Meathead still has it.
And I know they're probably look, but Kyle, not everybody's gonna look at the steel tiers the
Kristen.
correct way.
Yeah.
All right, just making sure your mic was still
It's
on.
and I know it's a different level and this, but I mean you got guys that compare the Rexes to the damn, oh, it's so much better than this and that. There's too many to compare. It's like fucking talking about metal, like new metal and heavy metal and hair metal, and it's that same damn argument. Shane knows exactly what I'm fucking talking about.
I disagree. New metal is superior.
I know, but I got a fucking, my oldest boy is a metalhead and he wants to subcategorize everything like Kyle, and it drives me fucking nuts.
Right.
Because once you start putting everything into categories, then nothing can be,
Yeah,
because you can only be top of that category.
I follow a new metal Facebook page, and they'll ask questions sometimes, and I'll answer it. And there's always that guy. That's not
nice, Bobby. The Serene's a good knife.
That's blah blah blah. It's 8 words. I'm like, what the fuck does all that even mean?
That's goth industrial metal.
Right. I'm like, dude. To me, new metal isn't a category of music. It was a time span of my life. Everything that came out that had, a heavy guitar riffs and distortion in it from the time I was 30 to 40, that's all new metal to me.
Kyle's putting in paragraphs tonight.
Yeah.
You need to just have him on so he can yell at everybody. Tell us.
Yeah.
I don't really get into the deathcore, screamo stuff. Lamb of God is about as hard as I get.
I can't even listen to Lamb of God.
Lamb of God's good.
I get it. Dude,
I'm a Seven Dust kind of feller.
I really didn't even start appreciating Tool until like a year ago.
Oh, Tools. Great.
I agree, but it's not necessarily for me.
Tool's not metal, though.
Neil, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but 80s hair metal went and died like it needed to. It held its time.
Yeah, but it had run its course.
Yeah, it was over. Right. New metal got extinguished because it invoked focused anger in working class males.
Exactly.
And it had to be fucking stopped.
Yeah.
Woodstock 99 was a display that the people in power were fucking shitting their pants over.
Dude, if you don't get it, and I know a lot of people don't get it, but when you watch that video of Fred standing there on the stage and that gaze when he's watching that crowd, and in that moment, he is realizing he has control of 1 million people right now.
Yeah, that's fucking army.
That's when it hit him that I have these people. Like, if he was an evil person, he could have started the world's largest cult that day. Like, you could see it. He was like, what the fuck have we done?
Holy shit.
Yeah, what have we done? I could tell these people to do anything in this moment, and they would do it. And then he told them to break shit. And guess what they did? They broke shit.
because that music focused. Look, do you remember it? It took everything. TRL used to be driven by popular music and new metal. Every time a
Terry,
new one come out,
Tool used to play at the Reptile House on Division when they were going to college.
yeah. I mean, it's and I carried it on to my youth, my youngins. They grew up in a house where they heard the youngest son's got Deftones and an 8-ball tattooed on his fucking forearm. Uh, so that this next generation should produce some great metal. There's some young they send me shit.
But yeah, it took me a long time to realize that, though, Doug. And you hit the nail on the head, dude. Like, because I was listening to Clint Black one day, and the next day I discovered Limp Bizkit. You're like, how do you make that? But I had been a blue collar worker for 20 years at that point, being told what to do, being treated like shit, having no voice.
He froze.
Yep. Audio's gone.
I'm buffing. I don't know if y'all can hear
Nope.
it.
There he
He's
is. He's
buffing.
back.
He's a boofer.
He just had to buffer it up a bit.
He had to boofer
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. But like I said, Fred said everything that I wanted to say to my wife at the time, my boss, anybody that had any power over me that was keeping me from being happy. And that's why I jumped in with both feet. It tickles the shit out of me now to see people talk about, these bands and how they were a joke and blah, blah, blah. Man, fuck those people. That's all I can
Yeah,
say.
they're fucking ridiculous. There's no way. It's not that era holds a different level of regard. Look, there's a reason Limp Bizkit and a lot of them are still playing overseas.
Dude, they're making millions.
Yeah.
They're still making millions. And now Fred is propelling other people. Like he's bringing other new groups mainstream. But it's not just about Limp Bizkit. You're talking about Limp Bizkit, Korn.
Yeah.
I get it. It probably didn't. Probably wasn't very attractive to your average white collar. It probably wasn't very attractive to a golfer who don't wear socks. But I thought it was the greatest thing that ever happened to music. But so did our parents when Jimi Hendrix came out. You know what I mean? There's always been those musical revolutions. That just happened to be ours.
I fucking love Tool. If I want to get just going, that's Opiate was out, the first album, and I was still in high school, and that was my game day.
What I did think was funny, people talking about those guys and the fact that, Limp Bizkit has broken records over Pearl Jam. I was just too chicken shit to do it.
I got a picture when we went out to Austin one time. Me and the old lady and the youngest boy went there, and he got a picture because when we went by there, they'd already put up the gates around it because all the fucking assholes. So he got to sit down in front of the gate and stuff. He left a guitar pick, got all squishy eyed, and because he is I've shared a couple of videos. People maybe seen it across my story. He is a Dimebag fan through and through.
Yeah. I got a buddy here in Gaston that's got a couple of his autographed guitars. He was a big Dimebag fan.
I wondered, I lost what you were talking about, and for some reason I thought you were saying he, went to where, I thought you were talking about Lennon. I thought I heard someone say something about the Beatles, and I'm like, you got all sappy about going to Lennon.
Yeah, Terry, it's funny, people make fun of the guy. Nobody wants to. He's one of the most successful musicians, and has had more
Yeah.
longevity than almost anybody. And everybody's there's a video on YouTube called "We Need to Talk About Fred Durst." It's on a podcast called the Punk Rock MBA, and he covers all that about how Fred embraced the fact that people were going to view him as this idiot, as this enemy, this guy to be made fun of, and he proceeded to rake in millions upon millions of dollars
just
being that guy.
tons.
Yeah.
I mean, 40 million albums.
He left Pantera and went to another group, and some disgruntled Pantera fan rushed the stage and shot him and killed him.
Yeah.
I think Damage Plan sounds right, Terry.
Yeah, Damage Plan was the Vinny and Dime started that after Phil left them fucking hanging and started down and all that when he got on the juice.
Yeah.
And went to New Orleans and
then Vinny went on to start Hatebreed. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't that Vinny? Didn't Vinny start Hatebreed?
Fucking no, it was Mudvayne Singer was with him, with Vinnie Paul, and Mudvayne Singer was and he was with Vinnie Paul. They did Alcohol and Ass and
yeah.
Shit.
So who was Vinnie Paul with before then? Before Hatebreed? I know one of the members, whoever it was that started Hatebreed, was a very prominent member of another big band, but I thought it was Pantera. I could be wrong though. But I wasn't a big enough fan of those bands to know the facts, so I could be completely wrong.
Pantera, Damage Plan, Rebel Meets Rebel. Hell yeah, that's the those
Hell
are the
yeah,
bands
that's the band I'm thinking of, not Hatebreed. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Hell
I saw Hell Yeah opening for Korn in Birmingham. That was a badass concert.
Hell yeah had Vinnie Paul, Mudvayne members, and Nothing Face members in it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was pretty good stuff, but it wasn't. It was anything they ever did. Damage Plan, it never was.
No.
It never was Pantera caliber. Just like Phil, Down was good, and some of the other were pretty good, but it was never.
Do you remember the really fast Pontiac Trans Ams? I forget what the Blackbirds with the big hood scoop and all that from the factory
with the ram air.
The ram air.
Yeah, the WS6.
I bought my daughter.
Yeah.
I bought my daughter a WS6, a silver one, and it came with a Bose sound system in it. And I used to pull up the tattoo shop every day with Cowboys from Hell, just destroying the speakers in that car. Those were good days, man. Those were good times. Entirely too old to be acting that way, but whatever.
It's what's fun. That's what the these are the bands that me and the old lady were jamming when we got together. That's
Right.
what drove me, to her, because back then you go pick up a couple bitches and they wanted to hear Master P and fucking Mercedes and Genuine and that bullshit. But go pick her up and you could put in Primus.
Well, that's what you get when you're out there looking for bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
What about Smashing Pumpkins?
I mean,
Smashing Pumpkins is fucking great.
Yeah.
Limited amounts. I mean, anything other than fucking.
I don't care what you think. That dude is a musical fucking savant.
He is.
Oh yeah.
They never made me feel anything. Like you get about five. Listen, dude, you get about 5 beers in me, and pull up outside of a bar, and make me listen to Dig before I walk in, I'm fucking somebody's shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about music that makes you, that completely changes your mindset. That actually causes aggression. Smashing Pumpkins never did that for me, but Mudvayne sure as hell did.
I broke a dude's leg in a mosh pit just Smashing Pumpkins.
I can't imagine a Smashing Pumpkins mosh pit, but I believe you.
It was at the Breslin Center down at Michigan State. It was huge. And
fucking awesome.
pits used to start out everywhere. And I'm pretty sure he might have been a football player. I told this story before. So this big pit opened up, and I used to like to stand in the middle and just fucking, you know. But there's rules to a mosh pit. You don't swing your elbows. You don't use your hands. You know. And these two big guys were standing opposite of each other on the pit, and they were grabbing people and trying to fling us into the middle so we'd run into each, like, they were trying to whip people at each other.
Right.
And this big fucker tried to grab me like 3 times. So finally I just ran right at him and cannonballed his fucking knee.
Paul, that's a very unpopular opinion.
Awesome.
That's a very unpopular opinion, but I share it. I appreciate everything Metallica did, but 30 seconds into every Metallica song, I'm over it. When it comes on, I get excited, but at about 30 seconds of it, I'm just done. I don't dislike it, but I just
I don't love Metallica either.
See,
They're good, but I just don't love listening to them.
No. Early Metallica.
Well, Paul said they sucked until the Black Album. I don't necessarily agree with that.
Whoa, Paul's full of shit and can suck a fucking fat cock because those are the greatest albums they ever fucking wrote. Ride the Lightning, Justice for All. Then they made the Black Album and they's like, "Ooh, can I get enough of this record exec cock down my throat?"
Yeah.
And they sucked from that point forward. And then they made a video where it's like, we're going to sit and talk about our feelings and how fucking gay we are. Fuck that.
We're going to
They sold out.
We're going to sue 16-year-olds for downloading our music on Livewire.
Yeah. That's the people who's going to. No, they went down the drain when they got popular. And
but here's the thing, though, man. I don't get mad at bands for that. If I had millions waved in my face, because they all know that most of
I used to like to be hit ground fog. I wasn't hitting people.
They know that shit's typically very short-lived. You got to get your money while you can get it. I would have took it and made whatever album they asked me to. I've heard the same thing about the Deftones. I've heard the same thing about Korn. You know, everybody talks about how Coming Undone was too commercially acceptable and all this. Look, man, they got to make their money. You know what I mean? I don't have an issue with it. If I don't like it, I can go back and listen to the last album. For me, in all honesty, early Korn was a little too heavy for me. You know, it was just a tad too dark for me to really enjoy it. So I don't judge bands because of that.
Early Korn's the only good Korn.
I like Korn. Yeah.
But
Rage. How about Rage Against the Machine?
Fuck yeah.
Rage Against the Machine's a funny one because I love Rage Against the Machine and I love everything that they. I don't agree with anything that they stand for, but I love the concept.
Right. I get
believe,
that.
I believe
when I was younger, I would have loved the concepts.
Yeah.
I don't agree with them as much as I'm older, but
I have beliefs, and I know the only way we can live in a in a healthy society is for there to be a large group of people who have an opposite belief. That is what makes America great. That's what makes the human race work. So I don't despise them for what they believe. I love how they went about it. You know, I sing along to their music. I get excited about it. But would I say those things in serious conversation? Absolutely not, because I don't believe any of it. But I'm glad they were so passionate about what they believed. You know, that's the way things are supposed to work. But
Groundhog
I've
hit it.
never been one of them people that thought everybody had to think and believe the same way I do. I enjoy hearing other people's side because I'm well aware that people have grown up in certain situations and been affected by things that I did not experience. So they're going to have a different opinion about those things. That's just the way the world is, man. You know, there's laws on the books right now that have benefited half of us and fucked the other half. That's just
Yeah.
the world we live in, you
Well,
know. And for you to
if
hate
you
that guy because of, his life experience, well, that's kind of stupid, you know.
if you take a Rage song and don't know his political beliefs and listen to just the song, I can get behind it. It's
Right.
what most people are, and it's that feeling. And that's the thing. I'm fine with
If
people
you're
being on
getting your
both sides of
political
that.
views from some fucking dopehead rock
Yeah,
bands, you're probably an idiot to begin with.
ex-
But
that's not their. Yeah, that's not their calling.
right. Dude, I can listen to Killing in the Name of, and by the end of it, I'm screaming that shit. Do I feel any of that? Not necessarily. I get it, though. I get that people have had experiences that make them feel that way. I can respect that. I'd go see, dude, if Rage did a reunion tour right now, I'd pay the fucking $500 ticket, whatever it costs to go see Rage Against the Machine. Because that's about what good concert tickets cost now, in case y'all.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
But
I wanted to go see
if I had a choice
Primus.
between Rage and Mudvayne, I'd rather go see Mudvayne.
Man, I remember when Mudvayne come out, we were staying in a shotgun house. I hope everybody here is familiar with what a shotgun house is.
Yeah, I know what a shotgun house is. That means you could
And
open the front door and shoot a shotgun and kill everybody in it. It's just a straight,
yeah,
everything's in a straight line.
yeah.
Big in
And
Louisiana, big all over the South.
there was three of us staying in this motherfucking place. A lot of drugs,
Yeah,
a lot of craziness. But we were sitting high of our fucking gourd when Mudvayne Dig first come on late night on MTV.
yeah,
And we were dumbfounded. We didn't know at first. We had just been seeing Slipknot, and we were
yeah.
all big corn nuts. But Mudvayne come on, and it was like
Dude,
crossed our eyes, like
yeah,
what the fuck?
that
I don't.
distortion and that guitar,
Yeah,
is. I just thought, what the fuck is it? Dude, I discovered White Zombie through Beavis and Butthead. And what was so funny was when I'm sure you remember the episode when they showed them doing Thunder Kiss 65. You know how it always went. They'd show a piece of the video and then they'd clip back to Beavis and Butthead's reaction. And my
yeah,
reaction was the exact same as theirs. I was just sitting there with my eyes all wide, like, what is this?
You like Clutch?
Huh?
yes, I like
Clutch?
Clutch.
I don't think I know that.
I don't really listen to Clutch.
You don't know Clutch?
No,
Damn.
I know who they are.
You gotta have a.
No,
It's
I
a
can't believe Shane doesn't know who Clutch is.
No.
Clutch is like the IPAs of fucking rock and metal. You gotta kind of you get into it, and you're like, yeah, they got a
Acquired
groove.
taste. It's an acquired taste. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think you've got to kind of because you get into some of their, but yeah, I got into Clutch off Electric Worry and kind of stayed there.
But,
It's
going back to Rage, even if you don't agree with it, to me, their most popular lyric is some of those that run forces are the same that burn crosses. Even if you don't agree with it, it's kind of the fucking truth.
yeah.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite songs. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's the truth.
Well,
To what
I mean,
degree, and should that make you hate the country that you live in? I don't think so, but
Well, I mean, we're not the country that was founded 250 ago either.
Right. We're a different
Well,
thing.
And
we let that happen.
Yeah, some of it was necessary though.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah, at times.
right? You know, I mean, Bear Bryant, especially in the South, you know, is the most popular, famous football. Nick Saban may have passed him up at this point. Bear Bryant was racist as hell. You know, but so
and where
does
was
that
Bear
mean?
Bryant before there?
So does that mean that you erase his legacy? No, because all white men his age were.
Well, it depends on who you ask, because they'll tell you yes.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, it depends on who you ask, because
You don't
they love
forget
to
your
go
past.
history.
You don't
You
forget
learn
your
from
past. You
history, and
learn
you
from
can't
it.
learn from history if you erase it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, if you
Look,
look back in history, we just keep repeating ourselves. Except
Who's
now we
no,
perfect?
have more
Who's
technology.
no.
perfect? Nobody is. So you look at, they can still be great men that made the mistakes that all great men made at the time period, right?
Yeah, because you know
Like,
the third person on the planet killed the fourth.
yep.
But you know,
Well,
we've been
I always get back to
violent
that
and
too,
hate
because
prone
it's
from
like
day
we've
one.
been shitbags since we fucking were on this rock. Basically, we've been shit.
Someone
I
mentioned
don't know.
soundtracks.
I bet if there is a Warcraft soundtrack, I bet it'd probably be pretty good.
I don't know if you
What's so
guys will
good?
agree, but one of the best soundtracks
Yeah,
out there is fucking Judgment Night.
I don't know that one.
I don't
Yeah, it's
either.
a pretty good one.
They took rappers and metal artists from the 90s
Oh yeah,
and they did collabs. That was that movie with like Paxton and shit where they took the camper to a game and they got caught in the hood and
Yeah.
it
It's
all went to shit and they were
Biohazard.
big old fucking fight in a warehouse and shit.
Biohazard.
Yeah.
Oh, Terry, you're right. The Crow is a really good fucking soundtrack too. The original Crow soundtrack.
The lead singer of Biohazard was my hero because he was married to that porn star,
Yeah.
and she actually quit doing guy on girl scenes because she married him. Well, she would do guy on girl scenes as long as it was him.
Freddy vs. Jason is an awesome soundtrack
Yeah.
that stands on its
Paul
own.
Mills is right though. The Matrix soundtrack is good.
If you have robot ears.
Love me some Rob Zombie. I like White Zombie better. But hey, let me ask you this: as a collection of people, in all honesty, guys, Keanu Reeves is not a very good actor. Why have we labeled him? He's not very good. He plays the same role over and over. He has no real passion in his voice. Like, he doesn't show emotion well. I just don't think he's a very good. I love him. I love almost all of his movies, especially Knock Knock, because Anna de Armas is naked in it. But that dude's not a very good actor, and we act like he's one of the greatest of all time.
But I think it's his skill if he makes it look so effortless
Yeah,
by
I think
not putting any effort into it.
He's believable as just your average guy, or
I
just
think it's just how picky he is with the roles that he takes.
Yeah. He has landed. I mean, fuck, Bill and Ted.
Yeah, he's played.
and I'll disagree with you. He is a phenomenal actor, especially if you look at method and role acting. Who the fuck trains and gets as good at the shit he did for John Wick?
He's great until he opens his mouth.
Yeah.
When his speech acting is not great. You know.
No, it's very.
I don't think he's ever
underwhelming.
won an Oscar either.
No. I mean, in all honesty,
Yeah, he's not Denzel.
Brad Pitt is a much better actor. You know, you look at Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and 12 Monkeys, just the variety of roles he's played. He's an excellent.
Fight Club, dude.
You see that new Fight Club's great. Have you seen that new movie he's got coming out with called The Beast?
Yeah, it's not Quentin Tarantino though, is it? You talking about
what?
I know they're making a spinoff from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood about Brad Pitt's character. That's supposed to be coming out soon.
No, the movie I'm talking about
What's up, Todd?
it's him and his dog they're going to Alaska. He's a vet, and the dog was his military dog or something, and their plane goes down.
This is who?
Brad Pitt.
So it's gonna be like a survival type movie.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm all
called The
about that.
Beast. And it's him and a German Shepherd, and he made them put the German Shepherd as number one on the casting.
I am 100% in on that. I love survival type movies. Survival movies are only second to revenge flicks. And my favorite revenge flick of all time was Man on Fire with Denzel. Denzel Washington, in my opinion, is the greatest actor of our generation.
Man, when he's the drunk for the airline or whatever,
He was so
Part
good.
of the Beast.
that is fucking awesome.
Everybody wants to say Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel Day-Lewis is so over the top. I've never met anybody that passionate about anything, so it makes it a little harder for me to.
He is great, though. Some of his characters. Last Mohican, phenomenal. Butcher Bill in Gangs of New York, fucking awesome.
I get it. I just don't connect with him like I do.
But Training Day,
Character. Yeah, dude. Training Day. Jesus. Such a
I mean, fuck.
But I think Man
Look,
on Fire is the best thing you ever
Hey,
did.
Todd.
Were you in Training Day?
What's
If
up,
you were in
Todd?
Training Day, would you have fucking took the money and become a dirty cop? I fucking would have. I'd have run
Everybody
with that group. Fuck
Everybody
yeah.
would.
Except for that fucking douchebag who didn't want to get his shit pushed in.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Todd Carr? You're right, Paul. I've seen and everybody wants to jump to the Equalizer movies. They're not my
They're
favorite.
still entertaining.
They're good. Yeah, they're good. He does a really good job in them. But nothing he's done will top Man on Fire or the Book of Eli. The fact that I watched that movie for an hour and a half and had no idea he was blind, and then went back.
I don't want to hurt his feelings, Terry, but I don't think much of White Zombie at all.
And then went back and watched it again and realized that he played that part perfect. Oh, you don't like White Zombie?
Not much.
I
It's not
like
for everybody.
the old stuff.
There's a few songs that I can get in with, but mostly, no.
Yeah. I like Thunder Kiss 65 a lot.
Todd wants Hanson back.
But then again, White Zombie wasn't even listed as metal music. It was considered techno.
Industrial something.
Industrial
Yeah.
techno something.
There's one from back then. 9 Inch Nails. I didn't ever fucking think Trent Reznor was that fucking.
I didn't need it.
I was huge in the industrial KNFDM, all those fucking ones. Those are great. I still have the CDs in my basement.
I enjoyed Fuck You Like an Animal, but that's pretty much where it stopped.
You like the Revolting Cocks?
Todd Carr said, why hasn't Hanson been brought up yet? I know that's a poke at me because Todd Carr's been around long enough to have heard that story. I have bought tickets to Hanson on three different occasions.
Do you know who the Revolting Cocks are, Doug?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a good time right there. That is Trent Reznor, the guy from KMFDM, and I think, what was the other one? Was it?
Shit.
I don't know. But that Rod Stewart cover of If You Think I'm Sexy is fucking awesome.
The best cover ever done was Fred Durst's remake of Faith. I love that song.
It's fireworks.
When after the stream, Edgy, look up Revolting Cocks.
I will.
Do you think I'm sexy?
I'll check it out.
I'd play it, but I don't want to give Doug a copyright strike. Oh, and another great remix is Rusted Roots version of Gin and Juice.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. But I have a pretty broad taste in music. Like when the movie Ray came out, I bought the soundtrack for that. and I listened to nothing but Ray Charles for probably 6 months. Was just absolutely hooked. Loved that soundtrack. One of my favorite songs of all time was Boston by Augustana. That doesn't necessarily fit my personality, but I think it's beautiful. I love that song.
If you got somebody that's fucking a good piano player,
yeah,
I'm usually in. Like piano, I don't know.
It took me a long time to realize how
acoustic guitar. I love acoustic guitar.
I do too.
Have you not heard the Hell Yeah cover of I Don't Care Anymore with Dimebag guitar in it? That
Hell
is
yeah,
the
that's
greatest
good. I
fucking
like Hell
cover.
Yeah.
That is the greatest cover of all time. When fucking Dime starts playing I Don't Care Anymore, it fucking touches your soul, shakes
I
you
don't know if I've
down
heard
from
that.
fucking it is fucking ridiculous. It'll it's emotional all the way through. Yeah, it's a everybody on here. It's I Don't Care Anymore. Hell yeah, and it's Dime playing with Hell Yeah.
Terry, since you brought up the Tony Danza Top Dance Extravaganza, did you ever listen to Gargantua? Were you
Yes,
a Gargantua? You listen to Gargantua?
I've heard of them. Yeah,
You know that's Shane Morton, right?
no,
I
I'm
forgive
not.
you for not knowing who Shane Morton is. Shane Morton was a tattoo rock star. Like all tattoo artists wanted to be Shane Morton. Shane Morton got permission to tattoo a guy in Vlad the Impaler's castle. Shane Morton walks around with Vlad the Impaler's ashes in a vial hanging from his chest. Shane Morton was banging Lita from the WWE for a couple of years when I met him. Shane Morton was the ultimate tattoo rock star, and he started Gargantua. There's actually a Gargantua album where Lita does lyrics on one of the songs, and then he started another band that she was the lead singer of. But yeah.
I say part of
What about Fu Manchu? Any of y'all ever heard of?
You need
Any of
to
y'all
fuck
heard of Fu
someone
Manchu?
decently
I
hot just
found
to
Fu
celebrate.
Manchu when I bought the hard and the heavy dual album thing.
Yeah,
There was this dual, and Fu Manchu was on it, and I thought they were that.
I've seen Fu Manchu in concert in a small bar, which was, made your ears bleed. But Fu Manchu was never going to make it big because they're. I even had to ask, like, what genre is this? And it's considered SoCal metal. It's Southern California
Oh
metal.
God!
It's just different. But yeah, there's a guy
There's so much music out there now.
here in town.
The amount is incredible.
Yeah, there's a guy here in town that has like a late '70s Chevy GTN van, and it's not fixed up. It's not nice, but it's got personalized plates on it that say Boogie Van, because that was one of Fu Manchu's big songs, was Boogie Van. And at the end of this coming month, Maylene and the Sons of Disaster are playing at 5 Points in Birmingham, and I thoroughly plan on attending that. I was a big Maylene fan.
Fu Manchu's fixing to play a big festival in Romania, and then they're headed to Australia because they're still all of these bands are still playing overseas.
Right.
I don't
Well, they
think
still play here, but they play to 2,000 people, and it sells out, and they make good money. They just they can't just sit back on their asses and wait for royalty checks to come in. They have to perform to make money.
And I don't think they get the breaks over here to do the big festivals because the people in control don't want that
You
music.
doing a giveaway tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to. I got this.
Terry,
I got some stuff.
Have you heard of Maylene and the Sons of Disaster? I think on YouTube you can just type in Matt Sod. A lot of people have shortened it to Matt Sod. I'm trying to remember what their big hit is that I like so much.
Start gearing up for the 4th. I'll throw in this custom lanyard bead.
Let me.
Dangerous Curves. Check out Dangerous Curves by Maylene, or just type in MATSOD Dangerous Curves. See what you
This
think of
pit
that.
bull is about to have a fucking stroke.
Because of the fireworks.
Fireworks, man, fucking
Yeah.
kill him. He just can't. You see him muscling up and walking around the house like, what the fuck? Get up there in your chair and sit down.
Why the
You'll be
fuck
all
you
right. Get
guys
up there.
both got people shooting fireworks off at your house?
I got a ballpark that's down the road from me, and they were putting on their.
Because it's America.
Because America, that's why. Fuck
Yeah.
that
What are
dog.
you?
So that's red and white. Red,
He's
white, and blue
PTSD.
G10 on walnut.
That looks awesome, Brian. That looks really sick.
Just do me a favor if you win. Buy an American knife and put it on that.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and put it up. But I tell you what, man, since I'm like 1,900 people and mostly members in here, probably gonna go ahead and just give this away.
Dude, everybody's a member because of blue. Wait till
I
next
know,
month.
What is
but
that?
it's been so good. This is the I got this a long time ago. It's O Knives Fortitude, but it's S35 micarta,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
little
nice.
leather sheath. I got the box and everything, and it needs a home with somebody who's going to take it out and beat on it. Yellow
That looks like
yellow line.
a pretty nice sheath, honestly.
I mean, it's not no Terry
It'll
sheath, but
function, but once you start
Obviously,
getting
but I
carry
mean,
shit, you don't want it.
for a budget knife, it looks like a pretty decent quality leather.
but I'm
All
gonna
right,
I'm
well,
gonna
if
give
Doug's
this
putting in a
away.
knife, I don't need to add one this week. That's cool.
It's the Fortitude fixed blade. I know Marsal, if he's still in here, I know he'll want to enter because it's an O knife.
Sorry, Terry.
But I grabbed it. I was gonna put it in a bug out
Oh, thanks to you too,
bag.
Shane. I got this because you didn't want it.
What? Oh, yeah.
That for my buck.
That reminds me, Terry, I've been broke as shit this month, so I'll have the rest of your money in 2 or 3 days.
Man, Terry, if you got to, I guess me and you can mount up. We'll go down there and handle this shit with him.
Yeah. I kind of left
We
here.
will tickle you. We will tickle you until you give us money.
Yeah, but he's like one of them little strange Australian creatures. He'll just bust on you if you tickle him.
That's the album cover you're looking for. Shit, Terry. Just some
I'll
guys
make you
in there.
do. Yeah.
Y'all check out. Yeah, you'd probably like that too, Doug. If you're
Yeah.
into,
No, I know it. Yeah.
it's a little southern grungy metal, whatever you want to call it.
So in the early 90s, I worked with a fella that had it was referred to as maximum boom. It was a weekend deep mobile DJ service, and we used to set up, do parties, high school dances, middle school dances, and like all up and from like 93 to fucking 2001, and I was pretty good at it.
So you're out there, you fucking glow sticks and all that shit.
Oh yeah, black light, signs lit up, Yamaha SP1s stacked, pumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to buy cassette singles when you used to go in and you could buy the cassette singles at Sound Shop because I mean, you didn't want the whole fucking album when you were doing that shit.
Yeah,
But
you just wanted to
we
be able
were,
to replay that one song over and over.
yeah, I mean, we had because you had when we first started, we were running tape decks. Then we finally got some CDs. When it all ended, I had a couple nice dual CD players and shit. We were burning off a Winamp and Napster. Like we had a computer, it was sitting there just nonstop burning CDs. But
Hey Terry, do me a favor. When you listen to that album, get back with me, especially that main song. Get back with me and let me know your opinion on. Do you feel some religious undertones in their lyrics? That has been a huge topic for a long time. Of whether they're
Send me a link, Shane.
huh?
Send me a link to that.
All right, I will. There's one.
I like southern grungy stuff, anyways, so I'll probably like it.
Like Typo Negative has some religious undertones in its music.
Does he really? I've never heard anybody say those words.
Typo Negative. Oh God.
He also had a huge hammer.
I'm sorry if you don't. I fucking love Typo Negative. Great fucking stuff.
I only got into Typo Negative because I was into skinny little emo chicks.
I heard.
You guys hear me?
Yep,
Yeah,
I hear you now.
Okay.
The skin flute. That's what instrument Terry plays. Brian, you don't like Typo?
Not at all.
Oh my
I get
god.
it. It's not, Typo's not for everybody.
No, it's not for everybody.
It had to grow on me because
I tried to give it a chance, and I was like, no.
I don't want to be me.
I was only listening to it, like I said, because those little skinny pierced up chicks at the tattoo shop liked it, and I'll listen to anything for a piece of ass. I don't care.
I'm just saying, if you ever sitting at the strip club and they come out dancing to Black Number One, you fix to see a show. You fix to fucking see a show. Yeah. And that girl is tormented inside.
She ain't got no daddy.
Oh no, she doesn't.
She probably had to catch a ride to the club. She probably got needle tracks in her arm, and she will give you the night of your life.
Yeah, you won't come back, sir.
No.
You'll be in love. You'll be in love.
Right. You can fix her if you try hard enough.
Oh my God, no. Yeah, no fixing that. Terry, what?
No, that's funny.
What's in your mind. That's what's in your mind when you meet her. I can fix her.
Yeah, no, I'll fix
One of my best friends growing up, he ended up moving out to Phoenix, and he called me up and he's like, dude, I'm engaged. And I'm like, sweet, dude. And I'm like, where'd you meet her? The strip club. I just kind of, it wasn't long. He's like, dude, I think she's got a drug.
Yeah, no kidding. I've actually seen, being on the inside of that business, I have actually seen some very good marriages come out of there. And I've known some very good.
Oh, they never even got the marriage, dude. I knew it wasn't going to happen.
I understand the odds are slim. But, yeah, man, it's just like anywhere else. There's all types in there. There's some of those girls that don't do drugs. They don't sell their bodies. There's some that do. But I've seen more go down the toilet than yeah.
This is I don't know if I'd get a strike or not, but
do you make money off your lives anyway?
Not tons of it.
Yeah, I mean, I never made more than $1 or so anyway.
Well, it can go like 30 seconds.
Wait a minute,
is that
Terry?
Yeah, it's Terry. That's at a bar in Grand Rapids.
That's funny because the video I have of Terry is him in a chair singing Wagon Wheel. How much different?
So you've got to just pause it, and we've got to talk directly about it. Because I was reading about it. Because Shane, I had this great idea that me and you would do like a Beavis and Butthead thing.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out the analytics, the logistics, and everything of it. It's too hard. It's too hard. You'd end up fucking copyrighted.
No. I've done music video reviews, a couple. You can't do it live. You can
No,
do
you
it,
gotta.
submit it, and they're gonna strike it down, and then you got to hit them with the fair use clause. Then they'll approve it and put it up.
Yeah,
The issue is it takes 2 to 3 days to get it up.
yeah. You gotta
It's
look.
not that hard.
First of all, kudos
Damn, dude, you should see
to
a
Terry.
doctor. 2 days to get it up? What the fuck?
Yeah, and look, Terry's got the military BDUs fucking cut off. That's a thumbs up, sir.
Yeah,
And then janitor keys hanging,
yeah,
janitor keys, and then the fact of I'm pretty sure his hair hadn't been washed in a couple months.
absolutely not. And I love it.
Fucking Terry is the man.
I'm fucking here for it. Terry was living
So
his life.
Terry, my youngest son would want to hang out and hear your fucking battle wound story, sir.
Yeah. I just think it's funny that this is the video he sent you. And the video he sent me is him with an acoustic guitar singing Wagon Wheel. Two completely different.
Yeah. Why is it always got to be some skinny fuck on the drums? I'll tell you why. Because if you're gonna play metal, you got to be fucking thin.
Right.
Unless you're Vinnie Paul and you're swinging them fucking tree branches.
Terry, I had to know, after this concert, did you get to taste the salty vagina? Because you know it was all salty and sweaty if you tasted it. That's the only reason you do this kind of music. Is for the salty vagina you get afterwards.
What size are them fucking gauges in your ears, Terry?
You ain't seen that picture he posted on Facebook recently? His earlobes damn near touch his shoulders.
Yeah, he's got some.
They're full stretch there.
Yeah.
I couldn't never get into that.
Terry said that's all right, though, because his Prince Albert damn near touches his knees. So I never understood the Prince Albert, though. Why not get the Queen Elizabeth? Why not have the jewelry facing up? It sounded like it would be more effective for
3
her.
inches.
Terry said 3 inches.
Around.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess doggy style. The Prince
Harry's singing. He's the one
David, yeah.
with the camo shorts on.
He's the guy. He's the guy with the bourbon belly.
One time, Kyle fisted Terry's ears.
And he slipped through it.
He's got some decent gutturals to him. Your cameraman should have been fired after this, Terry. His autofocus is fucked.
Yeah. Well, this is probably taking on a fucking LG 8300. The greatest cell phone ever fucking made, by the way.
I hear it fucking chiming bitch in the background. The oldest boy is a drummer. That will fucking every heavy metal guy has that fucking symbol, and they're fucking wearing it the fuck out when they're playing.
Which one?
That I forget the fucking name of it, but it's right in the dome where he's fucking ting 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 ting. That shit will fucking burn into your brain in a fucking 14x70 trailer, and he's playing in the back bedroom, and you can't hear yourself fucking think.
Right. Yeah.
Oh my god! Look, Shane, still a better camera than is on Shane's jitterbug phone.
People here lately have had a good time making fun of me because they think I can't spell. But the issue is, anytime you see me misspell something, if you pay attention, let me just pull something up here. If you pay attention, the letter that's misspelled is always beside the appropriate letter. You can't see it, but there's a thin crack running right through my keyboard. So like I can hit, especially I and O. I can hit I and it'll register as O. I'm not an idiot. My phone's just broke.
He's just got a thin crack. He's not an idiot. Just a thin crack.
Yeah.
He's got a little crack.
Just like the same crack that goes through the very center of my camera. That's why when I go live at the shop, there's all that light distortion because of that crack. Oh, did you send? Yeah, show the wagon wheel with Doug. If you got it.
Does Terry want me to
Probably
share
not.
this with an alive?
I enjoyed it because I don't care if a guy can sing or not. I enjoy hearing people put passion into something. Like Willie Nelson can't fucking sing, but he sings with passion, so I enjoy it. Get it, Terry.
Headed down south to the land of the pines, on my way into North Carolina.
I don't know.
And pray to God
Oh, it's not bad at all.
I made it down the coast.
No, it's probably more the audio recording than anything. Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I bet it sounds good in his shower.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds good if he's singing it in your ear, spooning right behind you.
I'd spoon with this guy.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got a haircut.
Damn. Kyle's leaving because we're watching Terry.
I'd share a two-man.
That's just mean. He's going to Rochambeau.
You go right ahead, Kyle. That's more your crowd anyway.
I'm kind of getting a
Go
chub
ahead,
anyway when I see his earlobe hanging down there just flopping around.
Yeah. I bet Terry's done this. I bet there's been disgusting things happening around those areas.
I guarantee it. Terry's done some dirty
Didn't he
things.
just tell
with
us
some
something
dirty
disgusting
people.
he did recently? Or he didn't do it recently. He told a story recently. What was he talking about? What was it Terry told us on a live stream the other night?
We've only got 20 entries.
That was pretty.
There's 33 people in here.
But hang on, I'll enter for somebody. I don't even know how to use a regular fucking keyboard.
Terry,
That is perfect, Terry.
That is exactly it, Terry. He posted it on Facebook, just trying to see some boobies.
Terry, anything you do to see tits, I 100% support it.
Yeah, agree with and support, sir. And any guy that says I didn't do something stupid to see titties is a fucking liar.
Dude, my favorite reel on Instagram is that blind talking about some 11-year-old just asking her to pop a tit for the boys, and that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know who this kid is.
That's hilarious.
But he's a fucking legend.
Yep.
That and my second favorite one is all these videos of these white dudes in cars, and it says when this single mom's kid got attached and he's driving away, and there's that little black kid chasing him down the street crying. Those are fucking hilarious. I just ate dinner and went home.
I'm telling you, man, if I could get these guys and y'all and a couple from my past all together at one place, I think we could start a hell of a fucking army, let alone it'd be a great fucking time. Because the dude named Hunter, just sum him up. He come into work one night and he's like, I got a real quick question. If both chicks are ugly, does it still count as a threesome?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Back in the day, I used to. I'm not going to say it.
There ain't nothing that damn blackout curtains can't fix. If you get it dark enough.
Hey, it has no face.
Yeah. I say that. That's absolutely not true for me. I am 1,000% a visuals person. I say everybody's 2.5.
It's always doggy.
I ain't seen old Cheeto in here. He must be in bed, but I got that this week. I got a slip joint from England, from the UK.
Yeah, that's probably the one, Terry, where you had the guy drink through your Prince Albert. I think that's what he's probably thinking of.
Yeah. Yeah, the old Prince Albert beer funnel.
Is that Sheffield?
Yeah. I didn't research great on this. Here, I'll make myself big. Because this thing is beautiful. I like it.
Yeah.
That thing's awesome.
Here's the fucking getter. If you don't know, folks, about Sheffield, the pull on these bastards is for some superhuman.
Yeah, I couldn't have it.
It's fucking.
I can barely open an ABW.
It's some bitch would decapitate a finger, but I'm not getting it open unless I use something in the nail nick.
Yeah, that's I can't handle that.
And
That
I mean, you got
is damn pretty though.
it's a great looking knife, and they're known for their pull.
Dude,
So
maybe
is
it
that
was.
blade. That blade, that fucking good looking blade.
I think it was. Maybe it was a beer dick straw story. What was it again? Somebody drank. Put a. Yeah, tell it again.
What's
Which
the
one?
feel on
Terry's
those
going to
plastic
start.
pet peels?
He's going to start chaining these kids up in cages and going live with us.
I had this conversation. He said he was working something out and gonna come on one time.
Yeah. I remember the straw. Yeah, Kyle, I don't blame you there, dude. She just gets hotter every time I see her. Like unconventionally hot though. The freckles, it all does it for me. Do y'all know who Luhan is?
Nope.
She's a Instagram. She's a government plant, and I say that with the most. She's in the army, but she doesn't do anything like.
A post on Instagram and shit.
Oh,
She,
one of
yeah,
those. Yeah,
she is a army paid influencer. She is not safe for work. She's super hot. Kyle, you know that's who Grantham cheated on his wife with, though. Was Luhan while she was married to Whistling Diesel. That's why they're not married anymore.
What's that?
I had a half-inch diameter Prince Albert. I ran a straw through it into a beer bottle, and some dude drank beer from it. That's the story. Yeah, that was the one.
That's the
Because you feel him breathing on it, Terry?
is that gay?
I don't know. I know.
Is that
I'll say this, though. The hottest thing I've ever had a stripper do to me, other than, just outright sex, was this one. I remember she was in my lap, and she's coming in, and I almost thought she was going to kiss me, but she got really close and was just breathing on my neck. And now they don't even have to take their clothes off. I'll just pay $60. Just sit in my lap for 3 minutes and breathe on my neck. That's all I need.
that's it?
Yeah, that's all I need. Not as good as the $60 cock wash I got in Tijuana. If you ain't never had a Tijuana prostitute wash your dick in warm water, you ain't lived life, son. I don't know which is more dangerous, the Tijuana prostitute or the Mexican water. But I came away from it disease free, so I guess I did all right.
Did you see the donkey show?
I did, and it's not the most impressive. The donkey show is kind of disgusting, y'all. First of all, the donkey is not a willing participant. It's kind of sad. But the other shows, the shooting of the ping pong balls and
I've seen that.
picking up a stack of quarters and dropping exact change and just smoking a cigar out of her.
I've seen all that shit in Michigan. Fuck.
Smoking a cigar out of her butthole. How do they make it light up? Like, how do you suck air into your butthole and make the cigar light up?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That's a skill. And is there a fart afterwards?
Yeah. I didn't hear one.
Because if air goes in, it's got to come back out.
Yeah. Oh, I know it came out because it would blow smoke. Like it would light up all cherry red, and then smoke would come out the end of the cigar.
So
it's amazing the things a woman can do with her body. She trains.
Come on, folks. We only got 22 entries.
Yeah, what's
There's
wrong with you?
34 of y'all in here.
Terry, I love and respect all your stories, Bubba. I'm a big fan of douchebags as long as you can be trash and still treat people decent. That's all I care about. I don't like douchebags that treat people poorly, but I like white trash people that make poor decisions. Do you know you can't type white trash on YouTube?
No,
Really?
why not?
It's
That's
a ban law.
crazy.
You cannot comment white trash or Instagram because I've tried to type it talking about myself and it won't let you.
Only positivity here, Shane. Don't degrade yourself.
Yeah, I am white trash though.
Yeah, but there are. I mean,
I don't take it. Well, Kyle just did.
Kyle just got it in. You're so full of shit.
I've tried it and it wouldn't let me. Maybe it depends on whose live you're in and how much censorship they've got.
Maybe if you're white trash, you can't say white trash. Oh no, Kyle won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
Kyle's above that.
I know even Kyle ain't white trash.
Kyle's a protected minority.
I don't consider it a derogatory term, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Well, if it is, we'll know because we've said it enough now that.
Nah, we're too late in the stream for YouTube to carry anymore.
Yeah, at this point, you could take your dick out.
Yeah. I can tell you, send you a channel right now that starts every one of his live streams off, and he'll just drop the hard R like 10 times in a row just to remind you that everything you've been told is a lie.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about it. You can say retard.
No.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. Hard R.
I don't know,
He
man.
looks into the camera. He looks directly into the camera and slowly says it like 10 times. And it's like, do not believe what you've been told. You say whatever the fuck you want. He gets away with it. But he's also a homicidal, extreme long-range rifle expert that lives in the mountains of Idaho. So nobody's going to fuck with him over it anyway.
Yeah. And
in case y'all are wondering, the channel's called Overton Windex. And if you want to learn about long-range shooting, once you get past the hateful parts, he's hateful to everybody though. He's hateful.
Yeah.
He's hateful to his fans in the chat. Like if you ask the wrong question, he'll cuss you like a dog. He's not for everybody.
So a lot of people are waiting for this new GTA.
Yeah.
What up, Ron?
Do you know that they are making you put your actual license in?
To prove your age?
Yep. For age, and they monitor it, and they'll, if you do any of the strikes that they don't like, you're done. Gone.
I wouldn't plan on playing it anyway. That's odd because you don't have to do any of that to play Cyberpunk.
Bubblegum.
And there's full immunity on Cyberpunk.
That's crazy, but yeah, they announced it. I was watching a video on the guy was talking about that.
Do you play video games, Brian?
I used to a lot. I don't anymore. I found I wasted a lot of time.
It is a time suck.
It definitely.
But
like when I'm in a bad place, it's an escape for me.
No, it was a great escape, especially because I played a lot during the work week when my kids were young. Couldn't do anything. They're in bed. I would go downstairs and play some video games. But
yeah, I'm on my second playthrough of Cyberpunk now. I had to go back and replay as a lesbian just so I can see Judy Alvarez naked. Because you don't get to see her naked if you play as a dude. She's only into chicks, so you have to start a whole new story as a chick to be able to land Judy Alvarez.
Yeah, but don't they make you like age verify for porn in certain states now?
Dude, we don't even have Pornhub in Alabama. Like, you can't log into it at all.
That shows you the control they've got.
Yeah. Mama Ivy signed that law about the same time she announced that she was not rerunning. So that was her gift to Alabama on her way out. But here's the thing. You can go to any other porn channel, just not Pornhub. But I get it. And I agree. If Pornhub's allowing people to upload stuff that should have never been made and people should die over, and they're not willing to verify those things, then it doesn't need to exist.
Well, you kind of got to look at who owns and benefits from these websites.
Right. But do you still have a hamster? What the fuck, Terry?
That's where the real dirty stuff's at.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
know that I disagree with that, though. Because there's no way to make the internet safe. It's not healthy for kids.
It's not healthy for fucking grown ass men to watch this shit.
No, but I don't think you should be able to regulate health.
No.
But yeah.
What up, Maddie?
I don't have a problem.
What up?
What up, Maddie?
Hop into the giveaway.
The wiener eater.
Hashtag dime bag.
I had to call Maddie the other day for like an hour just to talk about Cyberpunk because I knew he played it. I guess I'm the only one in here, huh? Because I don't have a life.
I was on a Borderlands kick for a while, and then I got it to like 98% completed, and I'm like, yep, I'm done.
Which game?
Borderlands. At last when it come out, Borderlands 4, I think, or whatever.
Dude, me and the wife played Borderlands 2 for 8 years. It was actually the best part of our. Well, it wasn't the best part, but it was during the best part of our marriage. We looked forward to every day coming home and playing Borderlands 2 together. But I
was big in Call of Duty since it started, up until probably 2 years ago.
I got burnt out on Call of Duty. I'd rather play, and I know it's not as competitive because it's not PvP, but I'd rather play Ghost Recon, Breakpoint.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
I had a good crew of guys that we all got on.
Ground Fog, you're reading like 3-year-old internet posts, buddy. Cyberpunk is absolute perfection at this point, but it was so bad when it came out. There were lawsuits. They were having to give people their money back. PlayStation took it off their platform. It was really bad, broken, but they fixed it all. It's flawless at this point.
I mean, it's what's that what's that live streamer? I watch his shorts. He's a fucking.
What's that, Tristan?
Go ahead, Doug. You're good.
No, I was just trying to think of that fucking streamer. That is he a potato?
Potato chip. What are you talking about, potato?
So in 1967, there was a young.
I'm trying to. I mean, I like Jesse, but I'm trying to remember. He was a live streamer who plays video games. And he was.
Is she hot?
No.
Oh.
This is a dude, and he's funny.
Is Cyberpunk on all the different platforms, or is it just like on PS?
It's all up. If you have an Xbox, it's free on Game Pass. It's literally like 60 hours.
Good Lord.
If you want to do it all.
I've got an Xbox One that's still hooked up. I could do Game Pass.
You got to have a Series S. Like the graphics for Like when these chicks are naked on Cyberpunk, you can see the pores in their skin. You gotta have a next gen console to play it. If you use that camera just right, you can see labia.
That's some
Not that I've
invested
tried.
time.
Not that I've tried. I'm just saying.
Is this what makes the game perfect? Is that all it is?
No, I
Okay.
won't say it's perfect because me and Maddie disagree on this. I feel like they should have backed the story component off about 10%. I think it leans a little heavier. So there's a lot of, cut scenes and story that you have to sit and listen to. But it does make the game more immersive. But I just felt like there's a little bit too much.
If there's a lot of that, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah, he's a fucking peanut. He's a video game streamer that's a peanut. I found it like when I looked up chat. He's just like a CGI peanut with eyes, and he's talking.
Yeah, and he pisses people off.
Yeah, he's fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
He's.
But
is he hot? I said, is she hot, Maddie? I didn't know it was a he. Because there's a few video game streamers I watch that I had no idea. I thought they were just streamers. They didn't come to find out that that's how they promote their OnlyFans. They get all dolled up to play video games, and if you get all hot and bothered, you can go down to the description and find their OnlyFans link.
oh god, OnlyFans. That's the true sign of the end of fucking all manhood.
Yeah, OnlyFans is the devil.
You're putting a value on fucking ugly bitches. I mean, it's just creating a world where they can cash in and.
And here's the thing: these guys that go on there and start chatting with these women, you're talking to a sweaty ass little Indian dude. That's how that works. Once you get so many subscribers on OnlyFans and become popular, you get signed to this agency, and they have you take literally thousands of pictures and record video. They pay you for it. And then there's this whole floor of this office building over in Bangladesh, and these Indian guys are the ones that are promoting it. And they're the ones talking you through masturbating and all this other shit. It's pretty gay when you think about it. You're not communicating with that chick. Get that out of your head. And she's not making that money anymore. It's a ripoff. Now, some of the biggest ones are, you're not communicating with Rachel Cook, but she's getting the money whenever you download her videos. But there's just so much available for free. I don't understand how it even makes money. That's exactly right, Matty.
Because they think they're shopping like dime store. They can pick and choose.
Yeah. You can choose anywhere else on the internet. All you gotta do is keep scrolling. You'll find one.
I know, but I don't know. I don't get it, but
either. But I mean,
they're making shit tons of fucking money.
They are.
I mean, I'd show my butthole, I guess, if anybody wanted to see it.
Fucking
Y'all put those super chats right now. I'll show my butthole.
If I was making $30,000 a month or whatever the fuck some of these bitches make, yeah.
Some of them are making $1 million a month.
Yeah. I mean, they're cashing in. And then you've got all these dumb bitches who ain't making nothing, and they're just showing their butthole for free down here.
Yeah, when you look at the average, what the average OnlyFans model makes, it's nothing. Kyle, I won't show my butthole for free. They hung that picture up in the shop, by the way, Kyle. I was a little upset at first, but I just accepted it. It's okay. When you go into the speed shop, we've got a lobby. It's our hangout area. That's where we all meet up to play spades. and there's these metal printed pictures of everybody in the club hanging on the walls, and mine is a picture of me in the bathroom with my underwear at my ankles and my hands on my hips taking a leak. The picture was taken voluntarily. I participated in taking the picture, but I had no idea what my ass looked like. And then after seeing it, I wanted it deleted immediately. And now it is forever hanging on the wall in the shop for everybody to see.
Harry, I think that
I would
stupid
imagine.
girl from Dr. Phil did that and made that much. And
Yeah, that one
Catch Me
blonde chick.
Outside. Yeah, we talked about Catch Me
the catch,
Outside.
yeah,
Yeah,
Barney, what are you
that one
doing?
blonde-headed chick, Christina Kopp, she made over $1 million on her first day. Like, she started an account, just went straight to nudity, and made over $1 million on day one. But she had built this presence online, so people are already into her, and so the thoughts of seeing her naked was something new. So that makes sense why so many people jumped on to spend $12 to see it.
she dangled it forever, and then
Right.
Ladies of the evening, Maddie. Not ladies of the night, ladies of the evening. Here, I'm pulling this giveaway.
You know,
Bam.
I thought you were going to I thought you were backing out of it.
No, I'll never back out.
Well, I'm playing for David.
Doug doesn't pull out.
Illuminati. That is
That's
fucking
fucking
awesome.
rigged. Rigged.
That is
Fucking
awesome.
rigged. That's rigged if I've ever seen it.
That is the best thing ever. It's not, it has nothing to do with the fact he is the king of channel. He's got his own emoji.
Fucking rigged. Sorry, David. I tried.
There's
There's
Cheeto.
Cheeto.
Cheeto's lurking. Me and Cheeto have been secretly sharing some passions together on
Yeah.
Instagram. Our slip joint passions. It's nice. He's my little slip joint buddy.
I can appreciate them. I just can't manipulate them, so there's no point in me having them.
You know what the funny part is? Is I'll be sitting around in a heated chat with somebody, and my old lady's always like, "Who are you talking to?" I'm like, "Knife guy." And she'll be like, ugh. I think at this point in the knife obsession, she's just hoping one point she'll be like, "Oh, he's talking to a whore."
It's like that meme where the dude's rolled over and he's looking at his phone in bed, and she's like, and she's sitting there thinking that he's looking at chicks, and it's guns or knives or something. It always is. Like,
Well, not for me. It's not right. Yeah, we can
Yeah, I
do that
really
challenge. Does everybody want to open their Instagram and hit the search button and just show what pops up? Don't type anything in. Just hit the search icon. See what shows up. Do it without showing it on screen. Can you do yours, Brian? Or are you on your phone?
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, you can't do it. What pops up, Doug?
Mine
don't know
will
if I
be
can
knives,
share that
guns. There's plenty of girls. Like, that shit pops up on its own no matter what.
That's all mine is. Like, I don't know how far I would have to scroll to find a knife.
Yeah, but I think part of that has nothing to
Scroll
do
down
with search
some.
history.
I scrolled down some. Everybody I've talked to said 100% has to do. Not necessarily just search history. Like, even if you run across a picture and you linger on it for 2 or 3 minutes.
If you click on it, even then it loads your algorithm. It just floods you.
Like, Kyle got golf involved in my algorithm. And then the golf algorithm mixed with my algorithm. And now we have bikini golf.
This guy is in my fucking algorithm for some fucking reason. Am I the only one that's getting this weirdo with the glasses and
Did
the?
you see, Doug, that we're sending it DSS cast?
Huh?
Blue gifted it.
Gifted it to who?
To who?
I think David.
Did he really? I was
He's
playing for David too.
Bluminati is a damn sweetheart.
He is.
Well, all he's got to do is send.
David, I've got Doug's information if you need it, bud. All you gotta do is reach out to me.
Well, I need it too.
David's from Alabama. He lives up in the Huntsville area. I think he's from Athens, actually. Speaking of Athens, that means David's from pretty close to where Jesse Murph grew up. Y'all know who Jesse Murph is?
Country singer?
I wouldn't call her country, but yeah, kind of. She's the one that done that Blue Strip song. Probably the best strip club song ever recorded.
Pretty damn hot, I know that.
She's a smoke show. And I think she's about 4'11", which works for me too.
Got a thing for.
You don't know who Jesse Murphy is, Doug?
It don't sound familiar, but
Do yourself a favor.
me and country music just don't get along.
She's
too
not
good.
really country. Do yourself a favor and type in Jesse Murph, Hallelujah. And see her, dude, she's like, it looks like she's in like a wedding dress and her hair's all messy and she's sweaty as shit singing Hallelujah. And it is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
My phone's listening anyway because as soon as I typed in JESS,
Yeah.
it popped up.
Yeah. Kyle, I disagree. Ella Langley is not Taylor Swift. Unless you mean by the fact that she was industry created, then yes. But
if I click on this, it'll fuck up my algorithm and then it'll be full of.
it's just a song, dude.
It'll be full. What's Blue Strips?
Blue Strips is her best song to me. Blue Strips
Coachella.
dominated. Blue Strips is about being at a strip club.
That girl could use a bologna sandwich.
She's a little small. Dude, what do you think about that meme that's going around that guy in the swimming pool? Say, we like fat girls and fried bologna sandwiches. Oh, my mama. I love that guy, and I'm not a fan of fat girls, but that's all right.
Hey, just like nice, like what you like.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kyle. She is more.
I will check my email, sir.
And is better looking for sure.
I mean, because once upon a time, you could turn on CMT and I could just mute it, and that's where all the hot chicks were at.
Sarah Evans. Ooh, son. Sarah Evans. You know she lives here in Alabama now.
Yeah.
She married Jay Cutler. Not Jay Cutler, Jay Barker.
David, I got it, buddy.
Yeah. Sarah Evans.
And I will send it over to
You used to get in a fist fight in a bar around here comparing Sarah Evans or Shania Twain. And if you drink large amounts of beer and are a little bit white trash, you're going to pull for Sarah Evans every time because she's a little less classy than Shania.
I remember fucking two guys at work, man. We had one, he was big time Carrie Underwood fan.
Did you get his email, Doug?
Yeah, I'll fix and send it to you. And this other dude would make fun of Carrie Underwood all the time, talking about her chicken legs.
Yeah.
That she was hot except for them chicken legs. And man, them two would get into the biggest fucking arguments. Yeah. And then the other one, he'd sit back, he'd be like, oh yeah, Jesus, take the wheel. And he'd start singing it. Man, them two would fucking argue endless over that shit.
When we were younger, me and my wife would watch American Idol. And I remember when Carrie Underwood walked out for her audition, I just turned it off. I was like, there's your winner right there. No point watching it. There's your winner. And sure enough, she won it. She's very talented. But she's not quite trashy enough for me. That's why I prefer Jessie Murph. Jessie Murph became famous because she did that Bad Boy song with Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll really
Boy,
good.
ain't that a fucking shit show? I've seen the
He ain't got a
stories.
roll
I haven't
left on
read
him.
none of it. I like fucking Jelly Roll better when he was fucking white trash rapper.
Right.
I think everybody did.
Yeah. Yeah, Jelly Roll, I liked him better when he's hanging out with my boy Yellow Wolf.
Yeah,
And here,
and I don't
and
know.
I've said this to Yellow Wolf's face. I'm not really a fan of Wayne's music. It's just not for me. I like the shit out of Yellow Wolf. I like hanging out with him, but most of his music, I'm not a fan of.
All right, boys, I gotta head
Uh,
off.
We'll see you,
Y'all have a good
Tristan.
Peace.
night.
Get you some
Night,
sleep.
Tristan. Have a good one, buddy. Talk to you
Y'all have a
later.
good night too. Later.
I mean,
Later,
I
everybody.
I have
think
some
it.
Yellow Wolf in my playlist.
Yeah.
What's the one? Is it is
Kyle,
it
I think,
Catfish Billy?
yeah, I can
I mean,
argue that point with you, Kyle, but I won't because I can see that would be completely opinionated. But yeah, I'm not going to argue that with you. Haley Reinhart is a smoke show.
and I mean, look, are you gonna say recent or because if you start talking about musicians and women, you want to go back in time? Blondie,
Yeah, Joan
holy
Jett
shit!
in their young years. Yeah, because she was
I mean,
trash.
because Blondie
But
starts
I will agree
rapping.
with Kyle. Neither one of them was as hot as Haley Reinhart.
Are you taking that little shit out? But
And I don't know that any of those people were as talented as Haley Reinhart. The fact that Haley Reinhart, she must have pissed somebody off because she's got the look, and she's Haley Reinhart is way more talented than Ella Langley, like by a long fucking margin.
see, and here's the funny part because most of these names you're throwing out, I have no clue. I think it's tied to the fact that I spent the week watching In the Heat of the Night again.
Did you? Doug sends me pictures from his couch of In the Heat of the Night on his big screen.
It's awful. I live in a fucking oddball world. I think
Uh,
I sit on the couch and fall asleep with my pit bull playing with knives, watching In the Heat of the Night.
I can't watch old television shows.
That's all we watch. I don't watch nothing new. I can't get into anything new.
I can't either. All I watch is YouTube, and it's an unhealthy. I'm not addicted to watching anything in particular. I'm addicted to looking for something to watch.
You watch the Y Files on YouTube? I like it.
The what?
The Y Files.
I'm not sure. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
you got to watch. He's got a fish, and he's been on Rogan, and he's got a little smart ass fish that sits like it's a CGI. It's him, but
I
he
don't think
tells some great fucking stories, man. Great bullshit like conspiracy things and
I love
campfire
conspiracy
stories and
theories.
shit. You'll get hooked on it then.
I watch a lot of like First Amendment audit stuff, but I like
Yeah.
both sides. Like I like watching somebody take down a crooked cop, but at the same time, I like watching a cop grab a fucking idiot and snatch him through his car window. You know when he's 100% in the wrong. So I don't.
I went to click on this tab. This is what's playing.
Rosie O'Donnell or Janet Reno? That was a pretty good question.
No, that's a horrible question, and we just ignored it.
If you were asking me which one I'd set fire to first, man, I still don't know.
But this is
I'll
what I
just
was
say
talking
this:
about.
if Rosie O'Donnell and Janet Reno were both drowning, and you only had seconds to save one of them, what kind of sandwich would you make?
Baloney.
No, that's too quick.
Oh no, man, because you got to fry the bologna. You
Yeah,
got to get
that's
the
okay.
cheese.
Well,
Yeah,
you got to say fried bologna then.
Yeah, a fried bologna grilled cheese, where you fry the bologna and then surround it with 2 pieces of American cheese on bread, butter the bread, Put it in a
Yeah.
skillet, make a grilled cheese with fried bologna in it.
And
Let both them bitches drown.
just so folks know, I'm planning my trip, and I'm gonna have to ease down into the bluegrass state for a hot minute. Part of my trip down there is to purchase multiple pounds of bologna
How
so that
about
I
that,
can put it in
Edgy?
a, so I
Carrie
can
has
put it in the
stung
cooler.
Wonderwall.
If you have a recording of that, Terry, I want that.
It was at karaoke, he said.
But I'm
Sorry,
gonna have to
Doug.
purchase bologna to import it back to Illinois because there's no good fucking bologna here.
They got that bar ass bologna up in Chicago, don't they?
It's like bar bologna, and then they got this like hot hoity-toity fucking wild boar heads fucking bologna. That shit's bullshit.
They ain't got no Eckridge or Brine.
I want field bologna.
Dude, you just need to find a good Italian meat market down there.
Cheeto, you're 100% right, brother. But I love it.
Yeah,
Not Ohio,
the,
American cheese.
I like the deli cheese that's just American and it's sliced and it's in the stack
Yeah,
and you got to pull it from one side or the other.
yeah.
That is the stuff right there that dreams are made of. Kyle, it is okay, but it doesn't have enough bologna flavor. It's all garlic and it tastes too meaty. It's hoity-toity. It's fucking
Yeah, this
artesian.
keep in mind this is coming from a guy that eats fucking dino nuggets every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything he says has no merit.
Sitting there eating dino nuggets wearing fucking penny loafers with no socks
Yeah,
and his tight rolled sweatpants, making sure no dust gets on his Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
yeah. I love Munster. Eddie Munster.
I like all them fancy ass cheeses, but I kind of like some regular old fucking American cheese. And I know Kraft Singles ain't a fucking real cheese, but it's good.
Yeah, it makes the
I
best grilled
like,
cheese.
yeah, I like those chemically processed fucking binders.
I do too. So does Kyle. That's why he eats dino nuggets.
The best fucking cheese, sir, is government cheese that come in commodities.
Well, that was real American cheese.
That was in a block,
Yeah,
a brick.
yeah.
God,
There's literally hundreds or thousands of tons of that shit in a cave in Colorado. One day,
and that's gold mine.
the government plans to feed us with that shit again.
Look, he knows exactly. He eats nuggets once every 10 days. There's no maybe in that. It's on a strict schedule. It's
A schedule he
that
wrote
day.
with $1,000 ink pen.
Yeah. Dino Nugget, Wednesday, the 13th.
Yeah. We went to a fancy restaurant. We got a new fancy restaurant open here in town. It's just short of linen tablecloths, but pretty fancy for here. And I had the fish and chips. It was pretty damn good.
We tried a place up here a couple weeks back that was real Southern cooking.
Oh, it was.
This catfish place. No. No.
No, it wasn't. And here's another thing I believe in. If you're going to put real Southern cooking on the sign, and I walk in there and there ain't a fat black woman back there cooking it, fuck you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Just fuck you. It ain't. I don't care how good you say your mama cooked. She ain't out cooking a fat black woman when it comes to Southern food.
No.
Fried chicken, fried okra, all that.
This fucking place didn't have okra on the menu.
It is a Southern restaurant with no fried
Yeah.
okra.
With no fucking okra on the menu.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the
I
one.
don't.
That is, to me, I know historically it's not. But when it comes.
No onions in the fucking hush puppies.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
They're just frozen ass. That's just some frozen ass hush puppies.
Yeah, me and old lady was like, well, this will be the only time we come in here.
Night metal.
Mr. Relic, Mr.
Oh,
Artist.
you have no clue what you're talking about. There's nothing slimy about fried okra.
No.
Well,
No.
that's because Kyle's not from the side. He's never experienced fried okra.
Yeah, Ohio, they probably boil it. Bunch of
Yeah.
fucking weirdos.
They probably wrap it in fuck nuts or whatever the fuck they call them.
They can't even afford fucking socks up there. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
With their cold ankles.
Oh, I bet Kyle's had some pickled okra. It is slimy. That's nasty.
Yeah. Only thing pickled are pickles and fucking eggs, pretty good pickled.
How about some pig feet?
I don't do pig's
I don't
feet.
either. I don't care
No.
how much you wash a pig's foot. I know where
The only thing good pickled is pickles.
My father-in-law fucking quail eggs are good pickled. Father-in-law used to eat them. That Armor pickles pig's feet,
Yeah.
little jar. Ugh, that gel in there. You hear him in there. Pretty good stuff. Oh, fuck.
Fuck that. I'm out.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't even like potted meat
I don't either.
either. I can eat some Vienna sausages.
I don't even eat spam. I'll eat bologna, but it has to be fried. But I don't
Hey,
even
Kyle, you can still eat that shit even if you're not in the South.
No, he can't because it's not in the shape of a brontosaurus.
No,
Oh,
and look, you
he
know what
gotta
I
be-
want?
He can't
Just got to be the Dino Nuggies.
walk across his plate on his way to his mouth.
I guarantee I'm the only person. Me and old lady's gonna have dinner tomorrow. We'll be the only folks up here in my area eating country ham, grits and cheese, and collard greens tomorrow. Nobody else will be eating that.
Yeah. Some
And
cheese
that
grits.
shit is good. It's so good. I can't
I
wait
love
for dinner
cheese
tomorrow.
grits.
Oh, cheese grits and some fucking country ham. She might even, if I behave myself, I might get some of that red eye gravy.
Yeah. Kyle, I don't care if you was raised in Texas. You don't know shit about Southern food. We can just
Texas ain't Southern food anyway. That's fucking Mexican food
yeah.
with the American spin on it.
Yeah, you grew up on Americanized Mexican food.
Yeah. Beans and shit. You ain't supposed to put meat in a fucking quesadilla. I had a Mexican tell me that. And his old lady made the best fucking chili relleno I'd ever eat. That some bitch was fire. And
Dude,
then she had
I reached out
homemade
to
fucking.
Cheeto. I reached out to Cheeto for some Hispanic knowledge. And I don't know if he thought I was being a smart ass or what. But he never did really answer me. He thought I was kidding, but my grass guy doesn't call it mowing grass. He calls it pushing grass. And I just wanted to know, is that a common, is that just how they say it in Spanish, or is it regional for where he's from? But
I ain't never heard that one.
every 2 weeks he texts me and says, push grass, friend? And I'm like, yes, push grass. I just gave in. I stopped saying mow. So now I'm just like, yeah, push grass. And he comes and pushes the grass. Two things Alabama got, David. We got good food, and we have an overabundance of smoking hot women. And I've been all over the country. The only place you might get close, you might even pass Alabama. But a lot of those girls are from Alabama. But like if you go to an Ole Miss game on campus at Ole Miss, there's some tens down there. That's about right, Kyle. You get north of Tennessee and you're Appalachian, you ain't even Southern no more. Different thing. If your mama wasn't cooking all that food in pork grease, not fucking nut oil and pork grease, then it wasn't Southern food.
Lard.
If she didn't have a jar that she poured the hot lard back into, so and it would solidify and turn white, she'd have to scoop it out with a spoon to cook the next meal, then that's not Southern cooking.
It's a translation error because the Mexican fella.
I don't know if he's Mexican or if he's Guatemalan. He's a little bitty dude.
Well, it's a Spanish translation error, is
Is
what.
it?
Yeah.
Do you think you think when he types it in on his phone, the phone's translating it wrong?
Pushing the grass cutting machine.
But he doesn't have a push mower. He got a zero turn. See, Cheeto's still lower. It's not Southern unless you're below the equator. Cheeto won't even chime in on this. I don't understand. I don't know if it's offensive. Like every time I bring it up, he won't even chime in on it.
Because I mean, look, I was in Western Kentucky, so I'm not Southern because I'm not below the Dixie line.
You're
I'm
Appalachian.
not. Yeah,
But
I don't give a
below,
fuck.
you are below the Mason. The Mason Dixon, when it's high,
But
what, Virginia?
yeah, but I mean, I've worked with them Alabama fuckers over there, and that's
Guess
all I
what?
ever heard. Hey, it's below Tennessee. Fuck that shit.
I want to give it to you both. You're both Southern. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
He lives in Illinois.
But Doug's Southern.
I'm
You know,
country.
I was talking about the pushing grass thing again. I came to you because I thought you would have answers. Because I think it's really cute that my grass mowing guy calls it every 2 weeks. He texts me and says, "Push grass, friend." So now I just gave in. I replied, "Yes, push grass, please." And I wanted to know, is that what they call it? And I don't want to say in Mexico because I don't know if he's from Mexico. He might be Venezuelan or Guatemalan. But is that just a Spanish thing? Or I wanted to hear from you why you think he calls it, why he says push grass instead of mow grass. One point in time, I fell in love with the prettiest girl that ever come out of Kentucky.
Here we go down that rabbit hole.
Yep.
I'll never forget it. Oh, you asked me about that, but I don't know why. Oh, okay. You've never heard it. Okay. That's just proof Cheeto's been in the United States too long.
He's American.
Yeah.
We've corrupted him.
He's Americanized Mexican. But Tina Turner hurt my feelings too recently. I sent him a meme of this guy. It was pretty much just telling him that he was my favorite Mexican. He's like, "I bet you sent this to Cheeto too." And I was like, fuck no, I just sent it to you. Hurt my feelings that he thought I'd send it to both of them. I mean, I started to. I'm a lazy American now.
Next time I see some lawn guys, I'll ask Shane.
The U.S. Census Bureau definition includes 16 states that are considered in the South.
Texas too, though, and we all know
Alabama, Arkansas, Delaware. How in the fuck is Delaware in there?
That tells you how
Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Virginia, and West Virginia.
Well, that's clearly not correct.
That is fucking AI is retarded.
Yeah. Dropping a dog. Do it, Jesse. Bring the noise, Bubba.
So the Ohio River and below is what some people require. So I mean, that puts Western Kentucky in the South.
But that would put Kyle in the South too. We know that ain't right.
Well, yeah, below.
I don't actually know if he's below the Ohio River. I just know he ain't fucking Southern. Yeah, so he's north of the river. Never mind. Well, how's Delaware below the Ohio River?
That was just two different things that it put out there.
Oh.
Plus, you can never really trust my translation of the internet.
I don't know where Delaware's ever been considered a southern state.
No. That tells you where AI's at. Dungeon and the Gimme. Well, I've completely lost track of what you're talking about, Cheeto.
And there are differences between Appalachian cooking and Southern cooking.
Yes, there are.
Rice.
There are differences between Appalachian women and Southern women. Sure.
His kid had his phone.
Appalachian women, the one thing they share with Hispanic women, they will stab you in your fucking sleep. They'll wait until you slip into a peaceful slumber to remember what you did at lunch and fucking shank you.
I got one upstairs. She will fucking cut somebody in a heartbeat. You better not go to sleep. Yeah, it's the whole, I don't hit my lady. No, you
I'm
don't
about
fucking.
Hispanic women, though. I'm not into white girls calling me daddy. I think it's weird. But when a Hispanic chick calls you Poppy, that's next level shit right there. If you ever have one fucking stare into your eyes, like staring into your soul, and be like, ooh, Poppy, that's hard to handle.
But there is an overlap in the cooking. Both love biscuits and gravy, fried chicken, greens, and pork.
Yeah.
So we're brothers in the pork.
Yeah, I'm at a point where I'd rather have a good pork chop than I had a steak.
Man, a good pork steak is a fucking fine thing. And I give this this area in the Illinois,
Yeah.
they take pork steak serious around here.
Yeah.
GW asked if you saw the pictures he sent.
Who did?
Sent me on what?
Probably Instagram.
Knife Monkey.
Oh. No, don't try to make that gross. I'm just saying, anybody that's ever dated, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Cuban, whatever.
I got Hank. What the hell did he do that old lot? Almost makes it.
Later, DVD.
Knife Monkey. That's the Knife Monkey.
Oh.
Nice. That pyrite is a good one.
Guys, I love y'all to death. I'm sleepy as hell.
I'm about there myself. It's almost time.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. We're not going to go. I'm not going to cry if we call it a night.
It's only been 3 hours.
I do have to. I don't think I'll be able to. We'll have to not do one next Saturday.
What?
I don't.
Fucking birthday, motherfucker.
I'll be tied up.
You're a knife guy. Get untied.
You gonna go watch In the Heat of the Night and rub Mama's butt till you fall asleep?
How do you know what I'm gonna do?
Because Southern and Appalachian are a lot alike.
I do. I'll wake up to go piss, and go back to bed, and that's for
That's on
years.
her
That's
butt.
I sit down, rub her butt,
Yeah.
I fall back asleep.
Every girlfriend I've ever had, if I fail to rub her butt at any given opportunity, after a while they'll be like, "Are you mad at me?" If a woman
That's
don't
how
appreciate you just touching her butt every chance you get, I ain't into it.
I mean, that's how I say I love you.
Yeah. That's what I tell them all the time. It's like I'll tell you you're pretty and touch your butt every day. Yeah.
Because I'm the only one who gets to touch your butt.
Right.
Anybody else, I guess we're gonna have to fight. And I'm too old for fighting these days. So we're gonna stab or shoot sting. Let the shoot sting begin.
Yeah.
But
Portable hole puncher.
I mean, look, next week we got the firework shootings and all that.
You have to be
And
cold up that dog, ain't you?
Well, why don't you might not be able to, but why don't we just do it on Sunday night on Edgies?
Yeah,
I could, now, if you could send me a link.
I can do
See,
that.
that's the thing. I can't drive this,
Yeah,
but I
send
can
you
get
a
on
link.
with
All
the
you gotta
phone
do-
and a link.
Yeah, all you gotta do is click it.
And I would love to get on Edgy.
We'll do that.
I'll be live from the lake.
'Cause
It'll look like
my wife will be happy too that I'm not doing it on the 4th.
I'm with you, Terry. I kind of like that big ugly ass knife.
Yeah. All right, guys. I've had a good time. I
Yeah,
appreciate
it's
y'all.
been a great time.
Yeah, I think we're
Appreciate
calling
y'all.
Anybody
Yep.
Doug, make sure you share that
that we
info
offended,
I
anybody
think
we
I
so I
sent it to
can
you.
send him a
I
few
sent it to,
things.
if we
Okay,
offended
cool.
morally, ethically, or racially, we apologize.
no, we don't.
We say
We'll
everything
do it
in
again.
love. Yeah.
We'll do it again.
It will happen again.
Yeah. I'm sorry that your feelings got hurt. You're such a fag.
Yeah, don't be such a pussy.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. See y'all.
Yep. Peace,
Later.
y'all.
Still didn't fix it, Doug.
I pushed the button.
Oh.